Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
Attention fight fans in the DMV. It's live, it's local, it's boxing. Jetter Promotions, RDR Promotions, in association with Maryland Live Hotel and Casino in Hanover, Maryland, presents a night of championship boxing, Saturday, November the 22nd, featuring some of your favorite DMV boxers. In her professional debut, we've got Bria Miller, Casey Wheels Wheeler, Keith Saunders, Nasheed Sugar Sheed Smith, Tyler John Wayne Langer, Jakeem Too Sharp Hutcherson, Mikai No Limit Phillips, Derek Scooter Davis, Ahmed Momo Jones, Brandon the Hitter Chambers, Ezra No Time Turner, and in our main event, we've got Michael the Professor Fox. Tickets are available through AXS or at the Live Hotel and Casino box office. November the 22nd, doors open at 5 p.m.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BBO Sports TV. We back with another video, man. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, boy.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Yo, it's your boy BBO Sports TV. We back. Big show today. We getting ready to talk about probably one of the most popular fighters in boxing, the Mexican monster, as they call him, Mexican clout chaser. So everybody's excited about David Benavidez and seeing what's going to happen with him. What do you guys think about him fighting a guy like Anthony Yarde? Real tough guy.
I think Anthony Yarde will have success in the beginning like he normally do. Then, like I said before, when he gets to about 6, 7, 8, David Benavidez is going to start walking him down. But he will be dangerous early, though. And we've seen David Benavidez get knocked down before. And, Anthony Yarde definitely has the pop to do it. But, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear both of y'all.
Oh, all right, yeah. But, like I said, I think when it get to like 8 to 10, I think David Benavidez is going to start walking my boy Yarde down. I rock with Yarde, though. I wouldn't mind if he win. That'll make it interesting. You know what I mean, Free?
Yeah, I think this is a good fight. Um, we saw David Benavidez have two fights at 75. Um, Both of those fights was good. I think the first fight that he had at 75 was a real test for him. The first time he fought at that weight class with a 175 pound fighter, and then he had a second fight with David Morrell. But I think Anthony Yarde, he brings power, he brings boxing ability. He's going to be tough early, like Pryor said. But the problem with Anthony Yarde is he tends to gas out in the second half of his fights. Um, David Benavidez has a high motor. He throws a lot of punches. Um, he's gonna try to wear down Anthony Yarde, take him into the later rounds because we all know that Anthony Yarde is dangerous early. But I think David Benavidez is going to try to take him into the later rounds. If an opening shows, then he's going to go for it. He said he's not looking to get a knockout. He's looking to put on a good performance and get a W. At the end of the day, that's the ultimate goal is getting a W. But he said if there's an opening, then he's going to take it if he sees the opening. But I think it's going to be a good fight. It's a 50-50 fight. I favor David Benavidez, but every last one of these fights on this card is very good fights.
Yeah, I definitely think it's a good fight. The thing about Yard though, I think he's going to win, man. And I'm not going to pick him, because I know they got him picked in Saudi Arabia, but I just got a feeling that one thing I know about David Benavidez, he like to punch. Now, what if he get into a punching match with a guy like Yard? I think Yard could knock him out. You know what I mean? That's my only thing is, can he bake the Mexican pussycat? Salute the vacay bake. Can he bake the Mexican pussycat to throw on with him? What you guys think about that?
Um, I don't think Yard want to get into a punching match with David Benavidez because for every one punch Yard throws, David Benavidez is going to throw about 5 or 6. David Benavidez got faster hands. He throws more combinations. I don't think that it will be a great um, decision to make to get into a punching match with either one of these guys. But I think more so for Anthony Yard because Anthony Yard, like I said, he tends to gas out. And if you get into a punching match trying to keep up with David Benavidez, you're burning more energy than you usually burn. And so now we know David Benavidez can go 12 rounds and keep a high motor. We know Anthony Yard can go 12 rounds, but he pretty much is running on film by the time he gets to that 12th round. So
You
I think
cold, Free. Look at this dude, Free. No, he
hey,
running
Free
on
a
I,
film.
wild
I'm
dude.
just I'm just
What
being
up,
honest.
Dave?
I'm just being honest. But if Anthony Yard, what Anthony Yard need to do is pick his spot. I don't think he needs to get into a slugfest with David Benavidez. Yes, he might catch David Benavidez or something like that. He might rock David Benavidez. But if you catch David Benavidez and you don't stop him and you spin your low early, you there for the easy picking for David Benavidez. That's what he likes. He likes for guys to spin their low early, and that way he can pick them apart and wear them down and take them out in the later rounds. So I don't know if that's going to be a good decision for Anthony Yard.
Hey man, shout out to the Ricky Lake man of the Sports Talk Network, man. Vacay Bay, man. I like that Ricky Lake show she got over there, man. Funny show, man. Shout out to her and everybody over there. But I don't know. See, I think that y'all missing for me is that we see Anthony Yard punch with Benavidez and Crusher Kovalev, and I don't think Benavidez hits harder than him. I just don't think so. So I think if he can convince David to punch with him, that's the key to win. That's the key to victory because we know David like to get on his pockets. Anytime somebody put hands on him, he like to go on his pockets. So I think he's more of a live dog than people think. And you're talking about a brother, man, a man of faith, man. And I think God's with Anthony Yard too, man. I can't pick him, but I think God is on Anthony Yard's side, and I always pick the brother. So I just can't see the brother losing, man. I'm going to favor David Benavidez, but I just don't think he can punch with Yard. What you say to that, Prize?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he should get in any exchanges like too much, but I don't know though, BVO. You know, it's a 50-50 fight, bro. Well, no, it's
No,
more
it's not
like
no 50-50 fight.
nah. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It's more like 70-30 because Anthony Yard is pretty dangerous early. You know what I'm saying? And I rock with Yard. You know what I mean? But like I said, like me and Freed both agree. I think we all would agree that his gas tank is just so suspect, bro. You know what I mean? That's his only downfall. And just because he got beat up before or stopped before, that don't mean nothing. My favorite fighter been knocked out, but uh, I feel like if he has to be successful early, BVO. If he's not successful early, Benavidez gonna walk him down, bro. And his punch, he gonna start throwing combinations. Yard gas tank gonna kick in. Hopefully, he can work on his stamina. You know what I mean?
You
Make
think he got
run
the
some.
nuts to step with Yard like that? Seriously?
No,
I think when he gas him down, when he gas him out, he go like I said, Yard gonna be dangerous early. I
You
think.
think he got the biggest nuts on the
I,
planet if you think he gonna step the Yard, bro? Stop.
no, I think David Benavidez steps to anybody. I
Yeah,
don't think David Benavidez is not a fighter that fights on the back foot. If David
Right.
Benavidez is
come
going to
forward
win this
type
fight,
dude.
he's going to step forward. David Benavidez, he can throw punches on the back foot, but that's not the best part of his game. The best part of his game, when he's on his A game, is stepping to his opponent, breaking them down, getting them gassed out. That's what David Benavidez do. And see, the thing is, between the two, yes, David Benavidez has been down. The only problem is David Benavidez is the one out of these two that have never been stopped. Anthony Yard's been stopped twice. So
Yeah, who was it? Kovalev and Better
even,
Beef.
yeah,
Salute,
even with
Dank.
the Kovalev
What
fight,
up, Dane? Yeah, he was winning. I felt like he was doing good in the Kovalev fight and the Arthur Better Beef fight. But like I said, his
that's all I'm
gas
about
ain't
to
gotten
say.
his way.
Even in the Kovalev fight, some people say that Anthony Yard was winning that fight until he got caught.
Yeah, I
And I,
thought he was.
I, that's the thing with Anthony Yard. He could be winning this fight early, but as the fight goes on, he's going to start to fade. And I haven't seen a fighter yet that fought with David Benavidez that haven't really faded. I mean, the only one I could say probably that didn't really fade is maybe David Morrell. But even David Morrell wasn't throwing punches like he normally does. He wasn't throwing punches like he normally does. So, I mean, I just don't see Anthony Yard. I don't think Anthony Yard is the best fighter that David Benavidez has ever been in the ring with. I think he's a good fighter, but I don't think he's the best that David Benavidez has ever been in the ring with. I think there's other boxers that David Benavidez has been in the ring with that's better as a boxer. I mean, he's been in there with Caleb Plant. I think Caleb Plant is a better boxer than Anthony Yard. Yes, Anthony Yard has more power, but I think Caleb Plant is a better boxer. He's been in the ring with Bubu Andrade. I believe Bubu Andrade is a better boxer. Yes, Anthony Yard has more power, but Bubu Andrade is a better boxer. So, only thing that Anthony Yard really has to go on is the power. He really doesn't have much else to go on, but can he land a shot to hurt David Benavidez and get his respect? If he can't, then he's gonna be in for a long night.
Salute to my brother Just Do, man. Appreciate Just Do.
Shout out.
Gave him my first opportunity on YouTube. Always try to show him love, man.
Shout out,
to my
Just Do.
man.
Just Do, come do an interview with your brothers, man.
And hey, one thing he said, my man Dank said David must be defensively sharp the first
4 or 5 rounds.
4 or 5 rounds, then it's smooth sailing for after that. I'm gonna put it
Yep.
like this: he better
Facts.
run from Yard, bro. Yard is beating the black off of people, dog. I think you forgetting he went toe to toe with Beterbiev, dog. What are you talking
And he got
about?
beat. He got cooked for it.
The nigga punch hard.
That wasn't smart.
He was whooping. I thought he was whooping Beterbiev's tail for a second, dog.
Man, he was putting hands on that man.
He's like I said, you saying he went toe to toe with Beterbiev. You saying he went toe to toe with Dagon Kovalev. The problem is he got stopped in both of those fights. He went toe to toe.
Hold on, Free. What they say? You off code? You off code, Free?
Nah, that's wild.
What that telling me is he wasn't smart because he went toe to toe with them guys. He wasn't smart.
Free, that wasn't good fight. Those wasn't good fights.
Nah, they were good fights, but that wasn't very bright.
I'm not saying it wasn't a good fight. What I'm saying was he wasn't smart to know, okay, I gotta pick my shot instead of trying to go toe to toe. Both these guys can punch. I'm gonna sit here and go toe to toe with these guys and try to out bang a bango. No, that's not what you do. You pick your shot. And
you won't about to outbox him, Free.
Huh?
He won't about to outbox neither one of them dudes.
Hey, like I said, that's the reason why he has 3 losses, and the reason why David Benavidez has no losses.
Man, David ain't fought nobody. That's the thing you got to remember.
Oh,
man.
stop! You the same guy that said that. What's the young boy name? Free. David Morrell was gonna beat him to death.
I was wrong
with that.
I was wrong.
David Benavidez fought David Morrell. He fought Caleb Plant. He fought Bubu Andrade. He fought Anthony Durrell. He fought David Lemieux. He fought
Anthony Durrell was kicking his ass. Did you see that fight?
David.
Hold on, Free.
Hold
Anthony Durrell was kicking his
on.
ass. What are you talking about?
No, you said was is the key word. Was. The problem is they didn't finish the job.
He got cut.
They didn't finish the job.
Free, he got cut and the fight changed.
It does not matter what happened. They both were in a fight. One person got their hand raised, the other one went out of the ring with their head down.
Oh, stupid.
That's crazy. That boy Free off code, y'all. So if y'all ever say BVO's off code, just remember, Free is off code, man. He's off code. Because
Free
I
ain't never
honestly,
on code because Free thinks for himself. I don't think for other people. I think for myself. I'm never going to be on code. If you look for me to be on code, you might as well hang it up. You might as well cancel Christmas on that one. I ain't never going to be on code.
brother said cancel Christmas. He said David last 6 fights have been impressive. I will say this: him beating Boo Andre was impressive to me because Boo Andre was kicking his ass. That's one thing about David Benavidez. He get his ass kicked and then he just find a way to come back because
No,
he was getting little boy by Boo Andre and then he came
no.
back and
I'm
knocked
going to
him
tell you
out.
what happened. When Boo Andrade felt that right hook, Boo Andrade sat in that daggone corner. They said, "You ready to go?" He said, Nope, not going. You're not going to make me go back out there. No, sir. I'm not going back out there.
Well, my man Water said he quit. He quit.
He quit.
That man sat on that. They said, "You ready to go?" That man literally said, "No." I thought the corner stopped it. Then I saw the replay, and that man literally said, "No, I'm not going back
Good.
out there."
Nigga, like I'm good.
Hey, shout out to Dank, father. I really want to. Hey, Dank, tell me in the chat what you think about this, man. Tell me what you think about this. Now we got Anthony Joshua, heavyweight champion, unified heavyweight champion, going against Jake Paul, just a lonely YouTuber as they call him. And then you got the great Carl Froch, one of my favorite UK fighters. And then you got this bum Moses Atume going to Anthony Joshua. What you guys think about them dudes going at Joshua about getting a real fight against a good contender in Jake Paul? They talking about what did the great Carl Froch say? I couldn't believe it. I almost threw up. I said, man, you got to be the biggest hater in life. He gonna say this now Anthony Joshua entered in the clown world. Did you ever think you would hear Carl Froch say some monkey clown stuff like this?
Hey, I can't be mad at them. People was doing the same thing to Tank Davis. So what make AJ any different? They was doing the same thing to Tank Davis.
It wasn't like this. You ain't had no great fighters come out and say nothing about Tank.
Yes, he did. Yes, they did. There was a lot of legends that was saying, I don't know what Tank
Name
Davis
one.
was doing. You had some Tim Bradley.
Who you think? Well, okay, Tim Bradley. Other than Tim Bradley, that's your one. I'll give you Tim Bradley. Applehead Tim Bradley did come out and say something. I do give you that. Applehead did come out and say something crazy.
But no, like I said, I mean, you have people that said that about Tank Davis. So I mean, it's no different. You're gonna have some people that are gonna say, yeah, he's out here. I can't be mad at him. He getting a payday. You're gonna have some saying, hey, nah, man, you're an active fighter. You ain't supposed to be fighting a guy like Jake Paul. But I mean, like I said, I'm not mad at Jake Paul because he's doing what we asked him to do. Get an active fighter. People are mad at Joshua because they're like, man, you taking an easy fight with a Jake Paul for a payday. But
AJ fought the fights
that,
already though. He fought his contemporaries already. He fought the Klitschko's. He fought Usyk 2 times. He fought Daniel Dubois. He fought people already. Tank ain't fight nobody for real. And
no,
AJ,
I ain't gonna say that. No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna say Tank ain't fought nobody.
I'm saying
people.
Tank got other unfinished business with Lamont Roach. Then you got Shakur sitting there.
No, but you can't say he ain't fought
AJ fought his Shakur and AJ fought his
no, he didn't. He
didn't
fight Deontay Wilder.
He never fought his Shakur. He never fought
Wilder. He never fought Wilder.
But he fought for Undisputed. I mean, he fought for that wasn't for Undisputed?
No. Tyson Fury still had the belt.
Oh, right. Tyson Fury had the WBC. But he fought for 3 belts. Like, he had 3 belts. Like, you know what I'm saying? He did more than Tank did. And he's at the end, too. Tank's still in the middle.
No.
Yeah, he is. Tank's still in his
Tank
prime,
is a 5-time world. See, now this is corny. You got me defending Tank. Tank is a 5-time world champion. And let's not forget, man, Tank beat 2 of the current welterweight champions by knockout. Not stoppages. I'm talking about beat dead. 2 of the welterweight champions we've seen beat dead, shaking in the ring after the fight. You didn't see Barrios like he's about to lose his life when Tank hit him? You didn't see how he had his eyes closed? Get out of here, man. But
I mean, if you really think about it, to be honest with you, Tank Davis really only got one fighter that he's going to fight. I mean, maybe he will fight T.O. if he moves to 40 and T.O. wants that fight. Maybe that fight will happen. But the thing is with T.O., we don't know how T.O. is going to move. We don't know if T.O. going to accept those fights. It took a long time before we got this daggone Shakur fight. First it was on, then it was off, then it was on. So you don't know with T.O. The only person I can say that's really on Tank Davis' plate outside of Lamar Roach, the rematch with Lamar Roach, is Shakur Stevenson. And to be honest, the rematch with Lamar Roach is if Tank want to fight it. I mean, it wasn't like Tank lost or Lamar Roach lost. It was a draw. People want the rematch because some people believe that Lamar Roach won. So they want the rematch. But technically, he don't have to take a rematch if he don't want to. Neither one of them lost. It will make more sense to do a rematch because this is the only guy that you actually had a tie with, and some people believe won that fight. So it makes sense to take a rematch. But it's not something that was set in stone. They got to do a rematch. No, that was only if Tank Davis lost. It was going to be a rematch.
People thought he lost with that knockdown and all that.
I don't care what people thought. I said the only rematch that was in contract is if Tank Davis would have lost.
Nah, man.
That was the only.
I'll say this because one thing about Free, man, Free is rough, man. He's a rough customer, man. Just like my man Dent gonna say 4-time. No, don't we count that Mickey Mouse belt at 140? So he's a 5-time world champion. Stop, man. Stop this. He's a 5-time. I don't know. They count that Mickey Mouse belt, so I think he's 3 divisions, right? So I don't know, man. Y'all going crazy on that. But at the end of the day, man, I think when it comes to it, I think Carl Froch is dead wrong. He looked like a hating, you know what. Why would you hate on Anthony Joshua, who's done everything right, man? I was shocked. And then to have Moses Atume, who's fighting Jermaine, and his name Jermaine Jackson or Jermaine Franklin. Come on, bro. Stop this. You could have fought Caballero when you talking about you about to fight Franklin. Stop it. Why don't you get a fight with somebody with a post? This dude, Moses Atume, is like the doggone Randy Orton of boxing. He fought everybody who half dead or beat to death. That's the only people he fight. The only people he fight is half dead people, man. I don't get it. This dude get all this credit. I think Moses can fight. And I'm not saying he can't, but go ahead.
Who did Usyk drop the title for?
Fabio Wardley.
Nah, he dropped the belt to do the rematch with Usyk. With Tyson Fury.
It's not a rematch with Tyson Fury. It's not.
No, what I'm saying.
He dropped the belt. I don't know what he's gonna do, but he dropped the belt.
What Wardley got elevated? No, that was the first time he dropped the belt.
No, they emailed it to him. They put it in the email and emailed it to him.
That's the second time he dropped the belt.
The second time he dropped the belt, I don't know why he did that this time.
No, the first time he dropped the belt was for Daniel Dubois, and they were doing a rematch with Tyson Fury. This time he dropped the belt, and the speculation is he's about to fight Deontay Wilder. That's the speculation. He's about to fight Deontay Wilder. So I mean, we'll find out.
Y'all heard that? I hope not. Oh, I hope not, bro. Please.
We'll find out if it's true or not.
I've heard that everywhere, man. I heard that we got somebody coming in today that's gonna tell us some stuff. I hope that's not true, bro.
That's the rumor.
I hope
that's the rumor
true,
that
he's gonna hurt Wilder, man. He's not gonna take it easy, man. He's gonna beat him dead. That's not cool, man. I don't know. I don't want to see that fight. And I love Wilder, man. I think he got to retire, man, for somebody to really mess him up, man. He said Parker really got hold twice. That's crazy. To tell you the truth, I think Joseph Parker really has been done wrong. Him and Caballero, to me, I think they both been done wrong. They never got the opportunities that Daniel Dubois got, the opportunities AJ got. I just don't understand like what's going on in boxing where people don't. They play favorites, man. They play favorites. They pick and choose who they want to get a credit to. Just like I heard a Tank fan say, "Oh, no matter what, Tank will never, Devin will never have fans. Nobody cares." But I'm thinking, like, how you gonna say what somebody gonna do and what they can do in their career? That's wild, man. This is my brother Ricky. Oh, my man Seattle Rick. We ain't seen you, man. Back from the dead. My brother Seattle Rick. What he say?
What up, Rick?
What he say? I'm going to get drunk that night. Lord,
Yeah,
please, not Usyk versus Wilder.
Yeah,
That's a
I don't
fact,
want to see
man.
that. They shouldn't even sanction no dumb ish like that.
Man, I
I
seen
mean,
Wilder go life and death with that fry cook, man. I don't want to see him fight no more, man.
the thing is, like with a lot of these fans, you got some of these fans that's just fans of the fighter, so they're gonna always ride with their favorite fighter. That's just part of the game. It is what it is. It's always been like that. It's gonna always be like that. But the thing is, I'm not mad at AJ. I'm not mad at AJ. I mean, me personally, no matter what happens that night, I'm gonna be happy. I'm not a huge fan of AJ. I'm not a huge fan of Jake Paul. So if Jake Paul gets
You
knocked
said you
out,
don't
I'm
like
gonna be
Jake
happy.
Paul.
I'm not a huge fan of Jake Paul. So if he
This
gets
is a
knocked,
sick Negro.
he loses to Jake Paul, I'm gonna be happy. I'm not a huge fan of neither one of them, so I have no dog in the race.
This brother said, I got to get my nigga sword out, but
Strike red lightning! Give power to my nigger sword!
For
That's
me,
crazy.
for me, December 19th is Christmas on Christmas a week early for me. That's Christmas a week early because I'm gonna see somebody lose that I don't really care for. It's fine with me.
I mean, I get what you're saying, Free, but you talking about a dude who's about to fight the heavyweight champion of the world, man.
He's
You
not
got
the
to give him
heavyweight
some
champion
credit.
of the world. We just
You
told
got
you
to give.
Worley and Usyk got the titles. How is he the heavyweight champion of the world? This man don't even have a paper mache belt.
He got all them belts in his house in the suitcase right now,
Man,
Free.
this man is walking around. He's walking around England right now in sweatpants with a drawstring. He has no belt.
Let me ask you this: Do you think now that Worley is champion, he'll give Joseph Parker a shot? Because I'm hearing Joseph Parker's gonna get suspended for 2 years. Do you think that's true?
Huh?
They're saying that Joseph Parker is gonna be suspended for 2 years. That's the rumor right now.
I don't know if he's going to be suspended for 2 years, but I believe he's going to be suspended. I don't know how long the suspension is going to be. You never know when you're talking about these sanctioning bodies, the boxing association, and these commissions. You never know. 1 minute they not consistent with their suspension. They suspend one guy for 6 months. They suspend another guy for a year. They suspend another guy for 3 years. They all pop dirty for the same thing. So they're not consistent on their discipline. So they need to have a consistent basis. Okay, you pop dirty this time, you get a 6 month suspension. You pop dirty again, you get a year suspension or whatever happens. Whatever the suspension is, make it consistent across the board. Don't change situations because this person is more popular or this person is a bigger money fighter. No, nah, it's consistent across the board. If you say it's a year for everybody that pop dirty for that. If you pick this and you pop dirty and you get suspended for 2 years, then it's 2 years for everybody.
Yeah, I just don't. I just think if he gets suspended for 2 years, man, nobody will care, man, and you will see another good fighter whose career just go to the wayside. I don't know, but another topic I wanted to get to, man. What you guys think about Keyshawn still not understanding how important it is to keep his nose clean? What you guys think about that?
He hasn't grown up yet. I mean, you gotta understand. Keyshawn is what 25, 26, somewhere around
Mm-hmm.
there. He still has that childish mentality. Like I said a long time ago, most men don't start reaching their adulthood until somewhere between 25 and 30. He might be at the 30 mark. So a lot of men don't mature um, until they get older. So he's still in that childish stage. He's still in that adolescent mind frame. He doesn't have an OG or adult figure to say, "Hey, look, you can't be doing this, dog. You got something good right here, and you about to mess it up." He don't have that person in his corner to tell him that he's doing something wrong. So I mean, this is what we're going to get until he actually realized, "Hey, I'm about to mess something up," or until he realized that he has messed something up.
So what you think? I was thinking about him talking about he wants to come back on a Shakur fight the 31st, and he wants to fight Albright. You guys think that's even a fight worth watching at 140?
I don't care to see that fight. He already beat Albright. I understand he's mad because Albright beat his brother, but you already beat that guy. Yes, that fight was taken from you because you popped dirty for marijuana, but we saw what we saw in the ring. You beat that guy already. I don't. I thought he was moving up to 140 to fight Tio. That's what I thought he was going to 144. That was what the smoke he had. He had smoke for Tio. I think he had smoke for it was somebody else at 140 that he had smoke for. And this man is calling out Albright, somebody that he already beat. It wasn't like Albright was a close fight, and it wasn't like a tank situation where it was a close fight where some people thought you lost, but you got the nod. No, you beat that man convincingly. There's no reason to fight that man again.
I just don't. I just feel like this. I just don't understand. Like what in the world is he doing? Even talking about fighting a guy like that. I mean, I think the fight with him. I think the fight that he letting go with Keyshawn. I mean, with Shakur is whack because I think Shakur is taking his fight. That's supposed to be his fight. He's the number one contender for WBO. I think that's a slap in the face. What would you say?
Yeah, I agree. That's what I said. I thought he was going to move. I thought he was moving up to 140 to fight Tio. That's who he was. He kept calling out at all of these press conferences and stuff like that. He kept talking about Tio. So I thought that was the reason why he was moving up to 140. And come to find out, you moving up to 140 to fight Albright. I don't understand that. I mean, I know he's not gonna look at Shakur as taking his fight because they look at each other as brothers or whatever. Now they under the same management company. He just signed Jay Prince, so I mean I don't know. I can't call it when it comes to uh, Keyshawn and Shakur. They have a strange relationship that I've never seen before in the sport of boxing. When it comes to two fighters, I've seen friends in the sport of boxing, but I've never seen it to this level.
Yeah, it's just one of the things where, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. I think it's hurting they both their careers, man. They too close in weight not to fight. Like when you heard Shakur say, "I'll beat Tio and then I'll vacate the belt," like I don't need you to hand me no belt. And then for him to sign to Jay Prince, I think that's a mistake. What do you think?
Yeah, it is. I didn't see nothing wrong with the management company he had before. They got him to being a champion. They was doing the right thing for him. They got him to have two fights in his hometown, even though he only got a chance to fight one. But that's part of his management crew. His management crew made all of those stipulations. They was talking to Barbara. Hey, look, our fight is getting a lot of buzz. We need to have a hometown fight, and they got him two hometown fights. They got him to get to a championship fight. He became a champion. So I don't know why he decided to leave this management company. I don't know if it was something behind the scenes that we don't know nothing about, but I didn't see his management company doing anything wrong. Um, I just think that was a bad move because the one thing we do know is Jay Prince is probably not going to match those two guys up. And so if anybody thought that they probably would see it before in a Keyshawn Davis fight, you can almost bet your bottom dollar you will never see that now.
They do
See,
got a
Mo,
weird relationship though. Like,
yeah,
like the fighters nowadays, they be having they're like in groups. Like you got Jared Anderson. They was beefing, and I'm like he jumping in Shakur and Tank beef, and he ain't tough like that. I don't know, man. These young boys is weird. Like you said, BVO. I don't need you to give me no belt, nigga. I want to fight you. What you mean? I can see them falling out though.
hey, I don't want them to fall
I,
out. I ain't gonna say
I
that.
don't think they're gonna fall out now. I don't think there's gonna be no way for them to fall out now. You got Jay Prince
I don't
talking
know
to
why they be
people.
hugging and kissing and all this buddy,
He
bro.
said,
It's
he said,
Yeah,
morning.
you rough,
I mean,
man.
you got Jay Prince now. Jay Prince gonna be talking. He's gonna look. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have you fight him, and you gonna fight this guy. Y'all gonna do this, and this is the way I'm gonna move y'all careers. Y'all gonna make money. I'm gonna make money. We all gonna be happy. That's how I think it's gonna go. I mean, you got a Doodle Mason over there, and Doodle Mason said, "Man, I don't care about none of that. I want to fight all of them."
I think I'll be honest with you, man. I don't think Abdullah Mason. I could be wrong. I don't think Abdullah Mason should be with Jay Prince at all, man. You should be with a major guy in boxing because everybody that except Andre Ward, everybody leaves Jay Prince. So I don't understand what's the whole thing about him trying to stay with Jay Prince. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know how long his contract is with Jay Prince. So I mean that could be something. He could have some more years on it because once you sign with Jay Prince, he ain't really trying to let you go. You saw what happened with Floyd. In order for Floyd to get out of that contract, so he ain't trying to let you go until he get every penny that he put into you out. But I think at some point, Abdullah Mason, his father, and his family, they're going to make the right decision. If they feel like Jay Prince is not good for their career, they're going to move on from him.
I just don't get what the benefit is. That's just my only thing. What is the benefit of being with a promoter? I mean, with a manager who only works with certain people. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. But
go ahead.
You
gotta understand. I mean, you gotta see what was offered because maybe we don't know, but they could have had some type of agreement in their contract when they signed with Jay Prince. Look, I need to see my son be able to move this way, and if he's winning and he's moving up the ladder, I need to be able to get him in fights. And ain't nobody off limits to us or anything. I mean, I don't know what's in the stipulation of the contract, but I mean, a lot of times when people sign the top rank, especially a young black fighter, Jay Prince usually end up being their manager.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's a good question. Dank said, "Does Jay keep all those guys away from each other?" They definitely, I could see them doing that.
For the most part, he does. You never seen two Jay Prince fighters fight each other.
Yeah, they act like they the new rap a lot, free.
Yeah, not that I can remember. I can't remember two Jay Prince fighters fighting against each other. He usually always have his fighters fighting somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's going on? We got my man back from the dead. What's going on, Hot Rod? How you feeling, man?
Yo, what's good? Just coming to chop it up.
No, man, we talking this boxing, man. But another thing I wanted to ask you guys, man, that was kind of puzzling me is this. When we keep seeing these guys not taking fights, and we keep talking about this TKO league, do you think that'll be rectified in the TKO league, or do you think fighters are gonna still fight how they want to fight? What you guys think?
Do we think it'll be rectified when?
When they start that TKO league, will guys still be doing like ducking and dodging how they do now, or do you think guys will really get out there and fight?
I don't know if they're gonna start that TKO league because Dana White is supposed to be the one that's running it right now. He's under investigation by the FBI. So
yeah, right.
I don't know.
I think Prize called the FBI.
Yeah, I called the FBI on that nigga.
So I don't know what's going to go.
I've been wanting him investigated, free.
We haven't really heard much about it since they announced that they were going to try to do that. So I don't know. And now that Dana White is under investigation, so I don't know. But I don't think that the TKO league is going to have an effect for the most part with the sport of boxing because they're doing their own thing. And like I said, according to the way they was breaking it down, it was their fighters are going to be fighting against their fighters. They're not going to be fighting against the other sport of boxing. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to have an effect. It could, but we'll find out if it ever happens, and we'll see how things go.
Shelton, you would say that.
Jay Prince, the man.
The man or what? That's your big homie. I don't have big homies.
Hey.
I'm like Cam and Mace. I don't respect you niggas. I don't have no big homies.
Shout out to Jay Prince, man. You know, we want Takeoff back, man. So shout out to Jay Prince. But let me ask you guys this. So when we talking about big fights, right? And one big fighter that we haven't been seeing is what is going on with Kamel Moulton. Do you guys know what's going on? Is there like an APB out on him? I haven't seen Kamel Moulton at all. What's going on with the
I
white
be
gorilla?
seeing them on IG, but I don't be. He
I'm
ain't in
talking
the
about in the
ring.
ring. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the
Yeah.
ring.
What's
That's
going
something
on?
that you have to talk up with Floyd because Floyd got that man in the chokehold. So I don't know.
He said, Jay
Well,
Prince is Abdullah Mason's big homie. He said, shout out to the Prince
Yeah.
family, good guys. Hey, shout out to Dang up here, Capp, and talking about the Prince family. I'll just say this. I don't know nothing about Jay Prince and what he used to do, but he sounds like a really nice guy. I just don't like that he never worked with Al Heyman. I don't like that he never worked with Al Heyman. I don't like that he always try to play as if only his fighters got to move a certain way. I just don't get it, man. How do you lose Floyd? How do you lose Floyd? That's the one thing I'll say. Like, you can't tell me how do you lose Floyd. And he said nobody cares about Camille Moulton. Camille Moulton, dude, that everybody was screaming about him just about a year ago? Now nobody cares? Come on, man. Stop it, man.
no,
Stop
Well,
it.
actually, BVO, it says Cremel. Is this new? I'm gonna just read it. It says Cremel Moulton next fight is scheduled to be November 30th against Brian Mercado. Did they already fight? Atlantic City, so Swift Promotions actually.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like he's a Danny Garcia fighter more than he is a Floyd Mayweather fighter. He's always fighting on Danny Garcia cards now.
Yeah, that's true. Shout out to Mike Ferrero, man, doing a hell of a job over there, and then he's Swift Promotion. But I don't know. I don't know if people keep saying PBC got a platform, but I don't really be. How many cars they had? Maybe 4 or 5 this year. I
They
Nah,
was
don't
they have
getting
know.
more than
money.
that. They have more than that.
It just don't seem like the PBC. I remember now they're trying to dig people
Nah,
up from the
that was
grave.
old. That was
Yeah,
old,
I
I
figured
believe.
that sound old. Yeah, but do you guys think, like we talk about Camille Moulton, will he ever be anything at this point? We haven't even seen him fight nobody that even matter.
Um,
He's
I don't know because the thing with a guy like with Moulton, being though that he's so early in his career, you would you would expect to see him at least 4 to 5 times a year. This man is
Yeah,
fighting like he a champion. He's fighting like once
yeah.
a year. So I don't know. That man, I think he only got what 6 fights. I think he got like
he,
somewhere around six
Yeah,
fights,
he
and
should have fought.
he started fighting the same time, right
Go
around
ahead.
the same time Abdullah Mason started fighting. And Abdullah Mason got almost 20 something fights.
Yeah, I mean, I think people kind of overshooting his age, saying because I think he was 18.
he's 8-0
Um,
with 6 knockouts. He's 19.
Yeah. So yeah,
he said
he's
Camille.
eight
It
up.
said Camille Moulton is 18.
Oh, he
The
might
dude
be.
was,
He got suspended too for the weight thing over
yeah,
that
he was.
overweight.
Oh, he's only 5'2". I didn't know he was that
He ain't
little.
no stop.
Yeah.
Wow, I
He
didn't
ain't
know
no
he was
five
that.
two.
Yes, he is. He's 5'2".
No, he is. He's a small guy. He's a small guy.
He
Five
five
two.
two.
Yeah, he's a small
100
guy.
fighting at 100 and what? Was he fighting at 135?
130. Well, no, I think he is at 135 now.
I mean,
Well, why does this
he
say 5'8"? I don't believe that either.
He ain't no damn 5'8".
Yeah, I don't believe that.
if
5'4".
he
That sounds more realistic.
I mean, 2 inches off five versus
Yeah, 5'2" ain't 5'4".
no 5'2" and 5'4". You can't from standing across the room, you can't tell the difference.
It's gonna be a big difference.
they say the man is
That's
five
like a
two.
dude saying man, I'm 6'2", and the dude say, no, you're not, you 6 foot. Nigga, from across the room, you can't tell if the man 6 foot or 6 foot.
6'2" is it would be definitely taller than you would see the
They
difference.
say shout out to
Not
Dank,
from across the room.
I'm looking at BoxRec. It say he is 5'4".
That sounds
He
more
got in
realistic.
8-0
5'2"
with
is
6
crazy.
knockouts. No, I mean, you talking about 2 inches, bro. That's not really no huge.
That's no Prize. What's your height, Prize? 5'8"?
Yeah.
I'm 5'10". I guarantee you, when we stand beside each other, we're gonna look the same height.
Hell no.
I guarantee you. I'm 5'10". I guarantee you. They're
And
gonna
you
like,
know
man,
what's
y'all about the same height.
and the thing with Camille, man, he didn't fought like nobodies. Like, oh my God,
Man,
this is
he
eight.
got 8 fights. He's in the beginning.
No, 8 fights at 19 years old. You know how many fights Abdullah Mason had at 19 years old?
Hey man, Dylan Mason move differently. You know,
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know what they're
saying.
doing with this kid, man. They
Usually,
just
usually guys that early in their career, they usually fighting 4 to 5 times a year. To be fighting like once or twice every 3, and you got to remember, early in his career, he was fighting like 3 or 4 times. It's lately he's only been fighting like once, maybe twice. So
What
when
you
you
think?
say
What you think
eight,
about that, Hot Rod? This dude is 5'4", 5'2", and ain't fought. What you think about it, Hot Rod?
I think he made the wrong decision to sign him with Floyd. I think he should have went to Top Rank, and his career would be a lot different right now. So he's stuck in a hard place right now. In my opinion, we don't know what kind of contract he signed. We don't know what kind of contract he signed with Floyd, and for him to not even be 20 years old and don't even have 10 professional fights, something is wrong. That don't even sound right. Like you're not even 20. You should have at least 10 fights at 19, bro. Something's wrong. To me,
Yeah,
when
he
did he
should have went to
turn
Top
pro?
Rank.
When did he turn pro? Is the
to me
question.
he signed with the wrong person though. I think he should have signed with Top Rank.
Yeah, Top Rank do a good job of building brothers up from the ground. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, especially with Camille, but especially without Leonard Elodie over there. I don't know what they doing at Mayweather, man. Because Mayweather got a couple of good guys. They got Joshua Brown. They got a few dudes, but I don't be seeing them fighting.
He
yeah,
turned professional September 30th, 2023. So
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
I
It's
would
like
like to
two
see
years.
more
But
than eight
let me
fights.
ask
Bro.
y'all something. Did he not get an offer from Top Rank? Like
I don't know. I mean,
why
maybe
did he
He
go to
grew up
Floyd
in that.
over
He
Top
grew
Rank?
up in that. He grew up in the Mayweather gym, so they kind of already got to him early. You know, they was giving him
Yeah,
everything. He had access to the gyms. He had the best equipment. You know, they invested into him, so it's payback.
yeah, he was supposed to be the next man in line after Tank left because
Right.
hmm
he was grooming him to be the next Tank Davis because that right around when people started knowing about Moten is when Tank Davis and Floyd was having their fallout. That's when people started knowing about Moten because Floyd was trying to make him the next Tank Davis.
And he kicked him off his car. That was some hoe ish too, but I get
But,
it.
but isn't that a disservice to Moten? Like we see what it turned out to be with Javante. I don't think boxing fans want the same thing for Moten to be the same way of fighting cab drivers and basically have only the hood support you.
Yeah.
it's only the hood support you. You
Hey, but
go,
I mean
bro.
that's what a lot of these young guys do at the beginning of their career. They fight a lot of guys that's not very good. They fight a lot of guys that's not very good, and they make a name of themselves because a lot of these guys are not good, and they go out there and beat them, and then they start fighting tougher competition. So I'm not down on him as far as the competition that he's having right now because he's early in the game, but I need to see him fight more because pretty soon you're gonna say, okay, I understand you ain't had that many fights, but nigga, you 25 years old. You ain't supposed to be fighting 4 rounders at 25 years old.
Yeah, that.
OG Sheldon is disrespectful. He said you can't do nothing with somebody that's 5'2".
That's a fact, man. I don't know how big he is, but that he seemed pretty small, man. But let me ask you this: this is something that kind of came across my desk, man. What do you guys think about? What do you guys think about my man Zerto doubling down on wanting 10 to $15 million to fight Ja Overtime? What do you guys think about him doubling down on that?
That man's scared. That's what I think. I think he's scared. You never you didn't make 10 to 15 million dollars when you fought daggone Bivol. And Bivol had already fought Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
hmm Yo,
So
real
you
quick, looking at Carmel's record, you know, his first fights was against people that was 4-0, 3-0, and 7-0. That's tough.
I'm not like I said, I'm not mad at who he's fighting right now. I'm just saying he need to be fighting more.
Yeah,
But
he definitely needed. Floyd needed. What is Floyd doing? He's so busy doing what his dumb. He just gets on my
but
nerves sometimes, man. I don't know why that. Well, I know why the kid's over there because, like I said, he grew up inside the gym. So when they already was talking to him and his dad, probably he probably was like, man, we with Floyd. He's like, we sponsored by Floyd. You know what I mean? So of course we gonna sign with him. He probably didn't let Top Rank get nowhere near him. That
but
young boy.
Yeah,
yeah,
for
Zoto,
sure.
he's scared because, like
Yeah,
I said,
Zerto's a girl.
he had already fought Canelo. I mean, Bivol had already fought Canelo by the time he fought Zotto. He didn't get no daggone $10 to $15 million for fighting Bivol, and Ja Obertai hasn't fought anybody with the name recognition of Bivol. So you
Yeah,
asking for $10 to $15 million from Ja Obertai, and he hasn't fought nobody with the name recognition as a Bivol, and you didn't ask for $10 to $15 to fight Bivol? You scared?
hey, do me a favor, y'all. Do me a favor, y'all, man. Smash the like button, man.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
like to always keep saying that, man. Please smash the like button for your
It
boy,
don't
man.
cost nothing, man.
It costs nothing to hit that like button. We need some likes, man. That helps us with the algorithm, man. Smash that like button. He said, "Smart move by Zerto. That overtime ass was gonna hurt."
Zerto,
Who said that?
Zerto is fake. Zerto is fake. I can't say the word. He's fake. There's no way you're asking for 15 million to fight a man that doesn't even have the name of a Bivol. What are we?
Yeah, yeah.
Something's wrong,
I mean,
Shelton,
maybe.
I'm convinced you don't even watch boxing.
You said Shelton?
Yeah, he don't watch boxing.
bro.
He
I don't
watch
know if y'all know. Before Zerto fought Bivol, OG Shelton swore Zerto was gonna beat the brakes off of Bivol.
He always talking that dumb, crazy ish.
Wow, boy, man. I think Zerto can fight, man. I just think Zerto. I wouldn't
Man,
fight.
Zoto
I wouldn't
Zerto,
cannot.
fight Ja Obertai either, though. I ain't gonna lie.
man, that man asking for money that he ain't nowhere near make no money like that. How you gonna? He's a complete duck.
You wouldn't fight Ja Obertai because you're not a boxer. He's a boxer. This is what he do for a living. That's like saying you not gonna go to your job because there's somebody else sitting in there waiting to take your job. No, you gonna go to work and do the best you can do to keep your job. This man said, man, you gonna have to pay me.
Hold on,
We'll
Dig.
pay
You
you the money.
tripping?
I know.
You tripping? He talking about Zero trying to cash out? No, he's not, man. He's just trying to get paid for his services, man.
Man,
Man,
he ain't
Zoto
get
is
paid.
trash.
Nobody
Zoto is.
don't know who they are. Him and that other guy.
I told y'all, Jordo is nothing but a blown up Jaime McGill.
Yeah.
That's all he is.
Jaime McGee ain't never been no unified champion. I'll tell you that right now.
So
No,
is
he
this?
hasn't been a unified champion
Skill
because
wise.
there was killers in his daggone weight class. There wasn't no big time dudes in the weight class that Zordo was in when he was a unified champion. You got to
So you
remember,
just sat up here and said Cromel is trash, ain't ish, and ain't
Bavard
never gonna
also
be ish.
came around
Then
later.
he'll turn around and say Zerto can fight. He just ain't. He just too slow. Sheldon, get out of here. Go to bed.
Hey,
He
so
is. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say.
No,
So
go
are
ahead,
you
go ahead.
OGBVO? So are you saying this is negotiation tactics?
I think so. Cause I mean he can't honestly think he gonna get $10 million. I mean if we can get 4 or 5, they should make that fight happen.
Nah, if that man get one or two, they need to make that fight happen. That's all he deserves. He don't deserve no 4 or 5, nothing.
Did he make a
See,
million when he fought
this
Zerto?
is
I mean,
what I
I
look
fought
at.
Zerto.
When people say fighters deserve a certain amount of money, then that means that fighter is generating a certain amount of money. If that fighter is not generating that money, they don't deserve that money. You got to generate the money that you asking for. If you're not generating it, then you shouldn't be asking for it. Like Canelo Alvarez, he generates $30 million a year. I mean, $30 million a fight. So he can ask for $30 million for a fight because that's what he's generating. But if you only generate 400,000 and you asking for 5 or 6 million,
Yeah, you,
where
you
am I
ain't
supposed
trying
to
to.
get this
You ain't
money
trying to
from?
fight. You ain't trying to fight.
Where am I supposed to get this money from?
Hey, did he
Well,
make a
you can.
million
You can.
versus Bivol? Did
The
he make
mo
a million?
the most
Yeah,
he
yeah,
made
yeah.
the most he
He
made
made a million, didn't
he
he?
had 2 big paydays. He made 3.7 when he fought Joe Smith Jr. and he
Damn.
made 3.1 million when he fought Chris Smith. So
How
he
much did he
making
get
money.
against B-Ball? That should have been a good one.
Versus B-Ball, he was only guaranteed $1 million.
Damn.
But he
got
but he
paid
ended
for
up earning almost $4 million after everything was done. So yeah, he made in his last fight he made 2.6.
Yeah, well, you can't ask for no $10, $15 million when you're making 2.6 million. That it don't work that
How
way.
you, hold on, you're not about to have me
The
fight no
most money
big
he's
black
ever
dude
made
like.
is
Get out of here, BBL.
if everything you saying is correct, and I'm not saying you saying anything wrong. I'm saying what you read. If everything what you read is correct, the most money he's ever made is $4 million. Nigga, that's all you should be asking for because John Overtime haven't made more than $4 million.
Yeah,
So how
I'm
you
looking
That's
him
asking
just
for
up.
another
15?
word saying that
How
he
you
doesn't want to fight free.
So how you asking for $10 to $15 million from a guy that hasn't generated more money than hasn't made more money than you? You asking for $10 to $15 million, and you made more money than he has made.
Yeah, the most Ja Overtime has ever made is 2.5 million.
Hmm.
So
You made more money
it
than
sounds
him,
like
but you asking him for $10 to $15 million.
it
What you think
sounds like
about?
it
Oh, go
sounds
ahead.
like on the outside end, this is probably like a $10 million fight. Like somebody gets 6, somebody gets 4, or 5-5.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah,
it might be a $10 million fight. It might be. I'm not
I
gonna say
mean,
that it's not, but I don't know. It all depends because I would say, yeah, they probably can generate somewhere around $10 million. They probably
but
can.
that's total though, free. That's total, I think.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Total.
everything. I'm talking about box office. I'm talking about concession stands. I'm talking about T-shirt. I'm talking about pay-per-view. That's everything. They probably can generate $10 million.
Yo, where both of them fighters from? Where they from?
Jai is from overseas. He's from overseas. I can't remember exactly where he's from, but he's from overseas. And Zordo is from Mexico.
Yeah.
Mm.
So where can they put that fight at to sell it out? Or that got to be an undercard fight.
Nobody
Well,
don't know who the hell they are.
Ja Overtime is from Australia.
Is it?
Australia, yeah, Australia. Okay. Yeah, I
Hey,
know
Wait,
but
he's
let
hold
from
me.
on.
overseas. I can't remember
We
where.
got
So y'all saying Jai and Zerto can go to Australia and sell out 20,000?
probably so. They probably could.
Yeah, I
I
guess they
mean,
could. I didn't know he was from Australia. They fans show up and show out.
If people are showing up for Camp Boston, y'all don't think they'll
Yeah,
show up for Battalion?
well, you
they
gotta
definitely
remember
would.
Cam Bosis was undisputed, dog. You gotta remember Cam
No, he
Yeah,
Bosis was
but see,
wasn't.
undisputed.
but
He
see,
He
wasn't
but see,
never
the
undisputed.
thing
was.
is,
He was
but see, the
unified.
thing is, they raised that money for Cambosis. They ain't raised that money for Devin Haney.
Hey, let me.
They did that money was for Cambosis.
we got my brother in the house, man. What's Indian Mark, man? What's up, Marcus? What you think on this, man?
Salute, salute. What's the topic exactly? Who's getting money and who's not getting money?
We talking about Zerto actually doubled down and said he wants to make at least $10 to $15 million to fight Ja Overtime. You think that's fair or foul?
I mean, if Teofimo Lopez could get 14 million for Shakur Stevenson, I mean, there's nothing wrong with asking. No, I mean, Turkey is well within his
No,
rights to say no, but
he ain't
he
asking. He's
certainly has.
demanding.
Yeah, he's
He's
not asking.
demanding.
He's
Oh,
demanding.
he's the. Oh, okay. It's
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
saying if he ain't getting 10 to 15, he ain't fighting. That means he don't want to fight. That's just what that means. He don't want
Hold
to
on,
fight.
no, it don't mean that
Well,
because he unified, man. Stop that.
I
He
don't care what
unified.
he is.
I mean,
No.
I think
He's
yeah, that pretty
unified.
much is a that pretty
He's
much is a cash
unified.
out.
Yes, but he's unified because he fought for two belts where there's nobody in the weight class but Ja.
I mean,
You can't make this stuff up.
they got
But
Ja
you,
holding
but you
Ring
never, but you
magazine
never
that
know. Turkey might pay $10 million for that fight.
he
Mm.
might.
Yeah.
He might.
He, no, see
Because
the
that's
thing
not
is,
no astronomical number that
Turkey ain't
Turkey's
he
ever had
ain't
to
paying
pay
no
out for a big fight like that.
no Turkey ain't paying $10 to $15 million for two guys that most people don't watch on a regular basis. He paid $10 to $15 million for guys like Shakur Stevenson and Tio, were people that I mean fighters that people usually watch. Most
I mean,
people,
Bivol
most
and
people don't.
Beterbiev don't sell tickets, and I'm quite sure they got paid good.
Dog, I'm gonna tell you right now. Most people haven't seen Ja overtime fight. They seen highlights of him. Most people never seen him fight.
But that don't matter though, free. It's how much Turkey value you though.
And
Cause
I'm telling
you
you,
can't look at it. We can't look at this like the regular boxing market anymore.
okay, you tell me what guy on Ja Ja's level, as far as stardom, what guy on Ja and Zordo's level that he paid $10 to $15 million to fight?
Uh,
Beterbiev and Bivol. They not a big name.
I mean, yeah, you could pretty much say those two. Those are
You do
that was
remember?
definitely a significant fight and a significant matchup. But we're not gonna play like those two were some superstars.
No, I'm
What? But
They
they
asking you.
both
what?
had
You talking
belts
about
though.
Bivol and Beterbiev?
I don't think they got $10 to $15 million.
What are you talking about, Mark? Benavidez and
Yeah, I'm talking. Well, Free asked me who, when we talk about somebody on Jai Opataya's level of stardom, has gotten paid $10 to $15 million, and Rodney brought up Bivol and Beterbiev, and I agreed. I mean,
Yeah, that's
those
for
two aren't
undisputed though.
superstars.
I think for one, I don't think they got $10 to $15 million, but two,
That's for
I think
undisputed.
both I think both of them are bigger names than Ja Overtime.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think a lot of people know Ja. To be honest,
They
I,
unfortunately.
don't know
that's
who
what
he
I'm
is.
saying. Most people
I
don't
agree
know who
they're
Ja
bigger
I
names.
Overtime is.
think a lot of
OG3.
people know Jai in Europe and in Australia.
I
That
agree
counts
about you
some.
saying they're a bigger name, but it's the same analogy of people in America don't know who Bivol and Beterbiev is, just how they don't know who Jai is.
No, people in America do know who Gribble and Butterbeef is. They do.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
so
people that don't know.
they got paid $10 million each.
Yeah, what I'm saying is they know people know Bivol from beating up Canelo.
Yeah, they know Gribble from fighting Canelo. They know who Gribble and Arthur Butterbeef
That's a
is.
good
They
point.
know who those
But
guys
but
are.
but but if that's the case, why his stardom power didn't go up?
Who?
Hmm.
Bivol's.
Yeah, nobody knows
His
him.
starting power did go up. He made $10 million in his last fight.
That we talking about what his pay was. We talking about stardom.
His stardom did go up. How you figure that it
I
didn't?
don't think so, OG.
I
I don't
mean,
think
you
his
can
starting went
I
up.
don't
not
think
you.
so.
I mean, you can not think so, but I'm telling you that it did. More people pay attention to Bivol now since he beat Canelo. More people pay attention. Prior to him fighting Canelo, people wasn't paying attention to Bivol. Most people didn't know who Bivol was prior to him fighting Canelo. Now, just about everybody that watch boxing know who Bivol is.
Okay, let me ask you this, OG. We can go on OGBV or we can keep going whatever you want to do. If they fall, who's the A side? Benavidez or Bivol?
If they fight,
Yes, who's the A side?
it's gonna be Bivol.
I
It's
don't
gonna
know,
be Bivol.
man.
I don't think so.
I don't care.
I
I
don't
don't
think
care
so
what you
either.
think. I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how I know it's going to be Bivol because Bivol was a turkey guy.
Yeah, that makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
Turkey. I guess so. I still think David Benavidez is a bigger star than Bivol.
But Crawford is a turkey guy, and we know he was the B side.
Well, he fought
Huh?
But
Canelo.
He fought Canelo, and Canelo was a
Benavidez is
turkey guy.
playing ball though, Free. He's coming over to Saudi. That's one of the things that Turkey really likes his guys to do before he pays them big bags.
Is what?
He wants them to come over to Saudi. Canelo had to fight Skull in Saudi. I didn't even realize that fight was over there. But
Yeah,
that's what he had to do.
that was his
Usyk
first
had to
fight.
fight over there in Saudi before they dropped them $200 million bags on him.
Yeah, his first fight
Mm.
was William Skull. That was his first fight under Turkey. That
Yeah,
was
that's
his
what I'm
fight.
saying. Monster and Nui is about to come over there. They're about to pay him a stupid payday.
Inoue might get 30 million, and he don't even weigh 130 pounds. That's crazy.
Who?
Inoue,
Telling you.
Oh, Anui?
yeah.
I don't know how much he's getting. I don't even. Is he the main event?
For
For
the
his
I
night of
would
the
assume
samurai.
so.
Hell
for his
yeah.
card, yeah, I would think so.
The
Yeah,
night
for
of the
his.
samurai.
Uh, I don't know how much he's getting. I don't know if he's gonna get 30 million, but he might get a nice chunk of change. He might get a nice chunk of change. I don't
More
know if
than
he gets 30
likely.
million.
I
See
just
the reason why I say I don't know if he's gonna get 30 million because um it's not a high demand on the news. Like nobody's saying, "Hey, I'm not making this fight unless you give me this amount of money." Most people are demanding a certain amount in order to get a fight. That's why he pay
So
out higher
hold
amounts.
on. It says Alan Picasso, the dude that Nui is fighting, is getting $10 million. Who the heck is that dude?
Where you see that at? Can't believe
I'm
everything you see.
Hey, I'm just telling you the reported information. Or you know what? You're correct. That's
Reported from
but
who?
this is salary. Yeah, salary leaks. You're entirely correct.
I mean, if he's the main event, then it makes sense that they get a nice chunk of change because usually the main event gets the most of their money and then it trickles down from there. Usually the main event gets the most of the money and then everything else
I don't know
trickles
like
down.
that. If Alan Picasso, a 122 pounder nobody ever heard of out of nowhere, can get $10 million, we could get Zerto 10 million. Like the Saudis aren't hurting for money. They could
Yeah,
give Zerto. They could get to 5. Can't they? Free. They can get to
that's,
6.
like
that's a lot
like
of
I
money
said,
to give a dude who nobody really knows, man. I like Zerto too, man.
Zordo's not in high demand. Like that's what I'm saying. Asking for $10 to $15 million, you have to be in high demand. I don't hear nobody out here saying, "Man, when the next time Zordo gonna fight?" I don't hear nobody saying that. I've never
Jesus
heard
Christ.
anybody
I
saying when the
completely
next time
forgot
Zordo
about him,
gonna
D
fight.
Free, until y'all just start talking about him.
That
That's
ain't
what I'm
true.
saying.
That's a
I've
lie.
never heard anybody saying when the next time Zordo's
Matter
gonna
of fact,
fight.
don't nobody talk about Zerto but us.
You a wild boy. You a
I've never heard that. It's the same way with Jaime McGill. I've never heard nobody say when is the next time Jaime McGill gonna fight. You don't hear it. They're not in high demand. So to ask for $10 million or $15 million when you're not in high demand, it's crazy.
man, you cold free.
No,
Nah, the
I'm just
man
being
not in
honest.
high. Nah, he not in high demand.
If okay, if he in high demand, tell me who asked to see Zordo fight. Just name one
Uh,
person. You ain't got to
OG
name a whole
Shelton.
bunch of people. Just name one
OG
person
Yeah,
that
Shelton
asked
Shelton.
to see
Mr.
Moore.
Zordo
Shelton
fight.
Shelton.
Moore.
Mr.
I
Shelton
want.
wants to see him fight.
I want to. I like Zerto, man.
Mr.
I don't
Shelton
know.
tell you right now, he don't care nothing about no daggone Zordo. He'll
He
tell you
loves
right
Zerto.
now.
You ain't to see him in the chat. Oh, he unified. Oh man,
Oh
he's
man.
Zerto.
I mean, that's not very fair. I mean,
There's a man's in there.
Pearl Searle. He probably wants to see Zerto fight. We don't got too many
Nah,
Mexicans
and
over here, free.
no, listen to what I'm saying. I have no problem of man making whatever he makes. But if you saying the only way I'm taking this fight is if you give me 10 to 15, you really don't want the fight. You really don't want it. Because you said the only way I take this fight is if you give me $10 to $15 million when you were the
Hold on.
guy that
Somebody's
made the
audio is messed up. Whose audio is that?
I don't know. When you were
Oh,
the
that's
guy
my man
that
Mark.
made the
Go ahead.
most amount of money. You I mean you made more money in your career than John Obertai has ever made. You made more money in your career. You had more big payday fights than John Obertai. But you asking him for $10 to $15 million in order to make the fight.
I
That
don't
means you
know.
don't want it.
Who else can he fight? Free? Who
That's
else? I mean,
I'm gonna put it like this. That's like Shakur Stevenson. They trying to make the fight for Shakur Stevenson and Kid Austin, and Shakur Stevenson say the only way I take the fight with Kid Austin is if they give me $15 million. What? What are you talking about? More money than Kid Austin. Why are you asking for $15 million?
Yeah, that makes sense. I can see you saying that. That makes sense. But let me ask you guys this: do you guys like what's going on with Turkey? Do you think Turkey's done a good job as far as bringing boxing back? You guys' opinion?
I mean, as far as giving us uh good fights, he's been giving us good fights as of late. It just I still just don't like I don't like the fights being over in Saudi Arabia. Now that I know that these guys are going to be fighting at 6 o'clock in the morning,
yeah.
They
In
fight 6
order for
o'clock in
us
the
to
morning our time.
No.
no 6 o'clock in the morning their time in order for us to see it at night. These guys, no, do you know David Benavidez and Anthony Yarde is going to be walking in the ring somewhere around 6:30 in the morning, and they're on their time for us to see the fight at 12 o'clock.
No, I didn't
That's
know that.
even better. I mean, they ain't gotta adjust to the time over there. They
What?
can just go.
That's
Yeah,
impossible.
I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, because you hear people all the time say they want to see the big fights. I mean, it's a pretty nice card. I think this is one of the best cards we done had in a while, man. That ain't like super duper people on it. Just all good, solid champions on the card across the board. I like that part about it. I do.
I agree. I think Turkey's doing a great job.
And it look like they're gonna be doing more and more things when it comes to these fighters, man. You're gonna see more guys with Turkey, because I mean, it looked like you heard them. David Benavidez is not gonna be working with Sampson after this fight. So I mean, there's so many things that's coming across, people's desks that you're seeing that, hey, it looked like a lot of these fights that we always want to see are going to happen. I'm kind of excited about it. I mean, only fights you probably won't see is probably Tank and Shakur. You won't see Devin and Shakur. You won't see Shakur and Devin. That the light skinned trio, man, as people call them. You won't see them ever fight. That's the only group of people I think that won't fight. And to tell you the truth, I don't think it's Devin's fault at all. What about you guys?
For which fight?
For any of them, I mean,
I think Turkey could throw a bag at Tank. It wouldn't shock me if he decided to fight
he been
Devin
trying
or
to throw a
Shakur.
bag. He been trying to throw a bag,
I
and it
mean,
ain't working.
right now the Netflix $50 or $40 million angle is closed for Tank. So I mean, if he wants that enormous payday, I mean, what other route does he go?
I don't know.
Unless he just wants to go back to nickel and diamond, $1 million purses.
Hold on, somebody got your auto off. Turn your audio off if you're doing something else.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
just
crazy.
say this, man. I don't know. It's just for me. That's the one thing about boxing, man. I don't even know what to expect, man, because ain't no schedule. And even with Turkey, we still ain't got no schedule. And that's what's killing boxing. We don't have a schedule, man. We got to get a schedule at some point. Turkey got to really understand. I just don't understand like why they don't have a schedule. What you guys think why we don't have a schedule in boxing?
Because we don't have a league.
Yeah, there's no
And I'll leave it at that.
there's no shield like the NBA or the NFL. You know what I mean? Boxing is the Wild Wild West. So that's that. That's what it is.
I mean, but it's like killing the sport, man. The way they doing it is like,
I mean, that's
I
what you
don't know.
want.
I just don't get it, man. Then we gotta be so excited about Brian Norman versus Devin Haney. That's the real fight on this card. I mean, because do I think that my man Yard's gonna try to bring it? Yeah, but David Benavidez is gonna beat him dead. So it's really that. And to be honest with you, Sam Notes. I know people say Sam Notes is tough, but he ain't got a chance. He ain't got a chance against no Abdullah Mason, bro. Abdullah Mason too fast, too strong. He probably gonna knock that nigga out. I just don't get it, man. And for me, I'm getting frustrated with boxing. I don't know if you guys ever get frustrated with the sport. It's just like nothing makes sense, man. It's like Turkey is trying to do better, and then you got everybody fighting. Like, how can you get Canelo on board, but we can't get Tank on board? That just hurts the sport, man. That's all I'm saying. It hurts the sport, man.
So are you? You don't think that Noakes fight is 50-50, right?
There are fights that are 50-50.
No, I'm talking about Mason and Noakes.
No, I've watched Mason. I watch Noakes. Sam Noakes, he's a really good fighter, and he's a heavy puncher. He's heavy-handed. But the guys he's been fighting are like UK, like
domestic
talent. It's not. I mean, he getting there with that slick black nigga. That nigga's gonna beat the brakes off of him, man. And I'm
Yeah,
not
So
it
saying it
still
because
look like
Abdullah from
Sugar Ray
Craigslist.
Leonard versus Davy Boy Green.
so
It still look the same.
how much credit are y'all gonna give him? If
I
he
mean, you
wins,
gonna give
he
him.
becomes a world champion. But it's like, how much credit can you give that when you know who he beat?
I mean, you got to give him credit because you can only fight who's in front of you. But it's just like he about to be the dude. If he was talking about like ratings on like if we talking about like rate like 4 or 5 star ratings, Sam Notes is like a 3.5, almost 4, which is solid. But I mean, Abdullah Mason look like he might be a 5-star talent. It looks like that. Because I'm just telling you, if you and see what I decided to do now, I'm going to be unbiased and just tell you what I see. And just watching boxing long enough, Sam Notes ain't got a chance against Abdullah Mason. He's too fast, too black, too strong, too fat. I mean, the speed is going to be when y'all see them get in the ring, the speed difference is going to be so noticeable. You're going to think Abdullah Mason is a flash. I'm telling you, man. He that black dude is going to beat the fish and chips out of this dude, Sam Notes, man. It's just that simple. And then, to be honest, Yard might do well, but like everybody knows, I mean, to be honest, I think David probably will knock him out at some point. Because one thing I can't say about I can't say David ain't no punk, man. David ain't no punk, man. He like to beat people dead. That's what he do. He beat people dead. I mean, he beat Morrell up, man. Let's not pull like he didn't. He beat Morrell up, man. I didn't expect that. He beat Morrell up. Morrell looked fantastic before that. I mean, Caleb Plant looked pretty decent. Was a decent fighter. We seen Caleb win a couple matches after. I mean, he actually kind of made his name off Boo Boo Andre, but I mean, this ain't no fight for David Benavidez. I mean, we just got to be real. This is busy work. You guys ever got like a paper in class before we get started? This is busy work. That's exactly what this is. This is just busy work.
It's a tune-up.
That's what it is. It's basically a tune-up. But because it's Yard and he's black and he's a Rastafari, people are gonna like buy into it. I mean, that's just what it is.
I mean, well, Yard does have that power. So
man, Yard ain't got a chance, man.
Now,
I ain't saying he got a chance, but you never know. He might cut Benavidez. It might affect him. Do something that might affect him.
Benavidez is chinny as hell and he ain't got a shot.
Man,
you gotta realize Benavidez is like 6. Benavidez is like 6'2". He about 6'2". He gonna come in the night of the fight 200 plus pounds for sure. And he gonna just beat the life out of Yard. Because Yard gonna go toe to toe with him. The only thing that you hope can happen, to be honest with you, is that Yard catch you with something stupid.
That's what I'm saying.
I hope Benavidez don't take half a year off. I hope we get to see him in the first quarter of next year because this is a tune-up.
Versus who? That's the thing.
That's sad. That's sad that you asking that, and I can't even give you an answer.
Well,
That's sad.
The only reason why we getting Anthony Yarde is because Demetrius Bivol dropped the belt. He would have been fighting Demetrius Bivol, but he dropped the belt because he said he won a trilogy with Arthur in Russia, and then that fight got put off.
We don't even want to see that fight, Free.
Nah, I'm not even trying to see that, bro.
They didn't fought. I say this, Free. That's one fight to me where this is my opinion. You gotta tell me if you guys don't agree. But we seen Beterbiev pretty much win both fights, and they gave the second fight to Bivol on some BS.
Nah, that Bivol won that second fight.
I'm with you, OG. I thought Better B won both fights.
Better B was whacking him, bro. He was whacking
that was
Bivol,
a different fight. Bivol, to me, Beterbiev clearly won the championship rounds in that first fight. Bivol, to me, won the championship rounds in that second fight. It was close.
Did you see the 10th? You ain't see the 10th? He was buckling, but he was buckling Bivol, man.
Man, Bivol was making sure to steal the action in that fight. Any chance he got.
Yo, Marky, a lot of them shots were getting blocked. Wolverine was blocking them shit.
He blocked a lot of those.
I'm sorry, my bad. Wolverine was blocking them stuff.
Man, I saw a lot of them stuffs going through. Respectfully.
I respect what you're saying, Mark, because you got a pretty good eye, but I'm just being honest, man. Like, Boxing is
This one
scaring
was
me,
a
free.
close fight. I mean, call it like
I
it was a
mean,
close fight. It wasn't
was
nothing.
it really Beterbiev is old as hell? It shouldn't be close.
That just
Man,
lets you know
y'all in one breath
how
can't
watered
give
down the.
Beterbiev all this credit for being this monster and destroyer, and now Bivol
That's
don't
what
get
he
the
was
credit for the
doing.
destroyer.
That's what
Yeah,
he
I
was
mean,
doing. Do you remember how good Joe Smith Jr. was?
Man, he
He beat the
destroyed
life
Joe
out of him,
Smith.
man.
Oh my God, he destroyed Joe
I ain't
Smith.
gonna lie. The way how he did Joe, I was
That
shocked
was
because I didn't think
crazy.
he had skills like that.
Man,
I
Joe
was
Smith ain't
truly
no
shocked.
bum, dude. Joe Smith is nice.
Hey,
And,
hey,
and
hey, hey, that was the fight that told me I got him beating Bivol. Once I knew he could fight on his toes, I said, "There's no way Bivol can beat this man," but he did.
I think Canelo, to be honest with you, man, and people don't believe me, I think Canelo really is probably going to not take that fight ever. I don't think so. Because I think
Why
people,
would he, OG? You setting him up man. You setting up to put him in the hospital. He fight him? Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
I would love to see that. I mean, I get what you're saying, Dink. Young monster versus old monster, but you got to remember that Beterbiev was almost 40. I think he was in the '03 Olympics. He was in the '03 Olympics with Andre Ward in there. This ain't no young dude. I mean, and shout out to Scully, Puerto Rican Tommy that had Scully. I think Puerto Rican Free was on that one too. But come on, dog. He ain't got no shot. That's the thing. That's the thing that sucks about boxing. I'm gonna be real. Is that we getting these super. Have you guys watched these pay-per-views? They be so overmatched. Like you got Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, all on the same card, and they not fighting each other. They fighting tune-ups on them cards. Y'all realize that every fight on there was a tune-up. You could say the Rolly fight was okay. I'll take the Rolly and Ryan wasn't. Other than Rolly and Ryan, the other fights was tune-ups, man. They was tune-ups.
Pretty much.
And I'm just saying the thing that's getting on my nerves is boxing is taking a poop on my table and telling me that it's steak. It's not. It's not, bro. Some of these fights we getting is garbage. They garbage.
But I've been saying, you saying it more respectfully. I've been saying this for I don't know how long.
No, but it's not. It hasn't always been this way. That's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying is this, Hot Rod, and be free and prize. Y'all can come and say I'm wrong. I definitely want to hear from y'all. It's just we not seeing guys really challenge themselves. I'm put like this, I'm about to put the house on Abdullah Mason versus Sam Noakes. I'm not gonna get much back because I already know who's gonna win. Let's be real. If you want to say the only 50-50 fight we've seen really since, and we didn't notice until after, the only 50-50 fight we really seen in a long time was Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence, and that's before we knew it wasn't a 50-50 fight. And before that, you probably could have said Jamel Charlo versus Castano. We're not getting 50-50 fights. I'm just trying to be real. We're not. You can't tell me when you see Moses Tumen get in the ring with what's that big black dude's name? Dillian White. He got in there with that big black nigga. You know he was gonna beat him to death. It wasn't even no question. What my man Floyd say, don't even ask the question. What I'm saying is this. Turkey can say whatever he wants. His fans can say whatever they want. The fights is the same. They super overmatched showcases, dog. It's just what it is,
These
dog.
ain't no super overmatched showcases we getting this weekend. I know that.
And you know why we give, and you know another fight that we give credit for? We give Shakur credit for beating Willie Zepeda, but Willie Zepeda was tailor-made for him. It's hard for Mexicans to beat them slick black niggas. And shout out to Dank, the genius of boxing. He said Canelo ain't touching no 70. The only reason Canelo went to 75 is because Anthony Yarde beat the dog crap out of Beterbiev, and it was a quick turnaround. I mean, versus Kovalev, it was a quick turnaround. But as soon as Joe Smith came around, he said, no, I'm cool. I'm being real. Y'all know I like Canelo. What I'm saying is, and I'm not trying to say the sport is in this kind of way. I'm just saying we as fans got to call it out, man. Like, some of these fights is garbage. Not saying I'm not going to watch it. Not saying I'm not going to support them. But I'm more excited about Anthony Joshua. I'm more excited about Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul.
I'm not telling you lying, BB. I'm just glad you finally seen the light. I've been telling you this about.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It ain't about seeing it with Canelo. The thing that I think you don't give Canelo credit for that I do is that Canelo will fight these niggas. That's the thing you got to remember. You got to pay him, but he'll fight him. He fought Floyd. He fought
Well,
Benny.
for Benavidez,
Say it again.
Just
he
like
wouldn't fight Benavidez. They put the
Benavidez didn't
money
fight
up.
Beterbiev. So what you
The
saying?
bag
Benavidez
wasn't
ducked
there. The bag
Beterbiev.
wasn't there. The bag
Well,
wasn't there.
well,
$50
the same
million
way,
wasn't enough.
the same way I told you, Gordo don't want to fight because he asking for $10 to $15 million, and he made more money than Ja. Canelo's asking for $150 to $200 million to fight Benavidez when he's the A side.
Benavidez
He
a duck
don't.
too.
He
Benavidez ducked
don't.
Beterbiev. All these dudes be ducking.
No, he ain't got no bag on because of that. Oh,
Bro,
I mean,
he had a chance years ago to
and you
fight that man.
let me clear this up. Did he duck Maul? Can you say he ducked Maul for real? He already had the belt and he didn't want to fight Boo Boo Andrade, so he moved up. I mean, you can't really say somebody ducked if you see people maneuvering around him. I don't think Canelo, and this is the thing about Canelo that people don't give him credit for. Any black, he don't care. You bring him the blackest, darkest nigga you got, and he's gonna fight him. You just gotta pay him to do it.
Hey,
You just gotta pay him to do it. That's the problem. They gotta pay him to do it. He went in there and fought Terrence Crawford and got laced. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He got laced. This black nigga came in there and laced Canelo. Canelo, I'm gonna be honest, he did the Deontay Wilder. So he quit. He quit the last 2 rounds. I seen my favorite fighter quit the last 2 rounds. Ain't nobody can convince me different that he didn't quit. Salute to my brother, Uncle Curtis. All I'm saying is this, man. We gotta stop this BS. Some of these fights is garbage, man. Like, and I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm just saying like they trying to pee on me and tell me it's raining. Come on, dog. When y'all seen he was fighting Yarde, only reason we was all happy because we all like Yarde. That's it. But Yarde has been nothing more than a punching bag at the title level. That's all he's ever been at the title level. He's been getting blood knocked out of him at the title. I'll never forget. You had Sergey Kovalev, old ass, had him on a canvas looking up at the stars.
No, I don't believe Yarde win, but I believe Yarde is a solid opponent for David Benavidez. It's a solid opponent, which he does have.
He's going to hurt him, Free. He's going to hurt him.
Listen. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is he is a solid opponent. Now, it's one thing to getting a guy that absolutely do not belong in the ring with him, and there's another thing when you get a guy that's a solid opponent that you believe that the other fighter is going to win. It's not a guarantee that David Benavidez is going to win. You just believe that
it damn near is, Free.
No,
it damn near is a guarantee.
If that's the case, go bet your life savings on it.
I'm about to bet my life savings on Abdullah Mason versus Notes. So I'm about to put at least 2,000 on it. At least.
Hey, I'm with you, but I'm doing that with Brian Norman. Knockout.
You're gonna lose all your money. But shout out to Uncle Curtis for being a member for 2 months. We appreciate you, Uncle Curtis. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I know, and I got love for Brian Norman here. That's my guy. But come on, man. We're not gonna see no dude that's that offensive beat no fighter who knows how to control distance and knows how to control the ring. Marcus, you can tell him. That's not really a fight that we even got to worry about. Devin's not about to go toe-to-toe with him. He learned his messing with Ryan. He going backs off the back foot, and we all know Brian Norman has a problem cutting the ring off.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think Brian Norman.
Devin ain't that good, OG. He ain't that good.
Hold on. You can't say that. Niggas don't become undisputed champions every day, bro. You can't say that.
Just because you're undisputed, context matters. Who did he fight to become undisputed? He didn't fight anybody to come undisputed.
Nigga, he fought Lomachenko.
He fought an old Lomachenko. That wasn't
Lomachenko almost stopped him. What you talking about?
But that's my point. That lets me know he's not that good. If you barely beat an old Lomachenko,
Loma's a Hall of Famer. What are you talking about?
Okay, let me ask you this, OG. Was that the same Loma that Linares fought? Was that the same Loma Linares fought?
I would say he was better because he had more knowledge about the ring. I would say he was better because he still had his gifts and he had his mind. If you ask me, Lomachenko in losses has looked terrific. Terrific. He looked better in that fight with Devin than he did versus Gary Russell. That's a fact.
I'm gonna just have to disagree with you, OG. I never, whatever y'all think of Devin Haney, I don't think nothing of him. He just
you
ain't
don't
that
gotta
good
think
to
nothing
me.
of him. Listen, you ain't gotta think nothing of him. I don't. I'm not saying. I'm just speaking straight facts. And the facts is simple. What they say on I Am Robot. My knowledge. My what does he say? My facts are undeniable.
Like,
The
look at
fact
his,
is,
like,
say
look at
what
his
you want about
resume.
that.
Look
Think
at his
about that.
resume. All
Look at that.
heads. No,
Look at
nobody in
Devin,
this
right?
prime. The first person he fought in their prime, what happened? He get beat. Pillar to post. The first person he fight in their
The
prime.
dude, I'm gonna say this. If you telling me that Devin shouldn't have got hit with them left hooks, yes, I give you that. But how many people are going to have that kind of fast twitch muscle to knock you in your effing head that fast? Not many. Not many. We haven't seen a hook like his since Roy or Leonard. And if you're saying I'm lying, you lying. We ain't
No,
seen
I
nobody with
think
a
he
hook
does
that
have the
fast.
fastest left hook in the sport. I
He
think
got a
that's no
fat.
question.
We ain't seen a left hook that fast in years. I mean, and boom, boom, boom. I remember when he fought. What was that black dude, Dominican black dude? Man, me and Free watched that. What was that fight we watched? Free with the little black Fortuna. Free. Remember when he got knocked out? Me and you ain't even know what happened.
What you talking about?
Remember when Ryan fought Fortuna? We was watching that fight and we didn't even know what. We just seen him on the ground. We didn't even know what happened.
Yeah.
Ryan, say what you want about that racist piece of trash. The brother got a left hook from hell. And Devin got caught. So, it ain't a big deal.
But OG, that's not the only punch though. I seen Devin get hit with a straight right, straight left. It's his defense is not like Shakur's. I'm gonna just say that. He don't have the elite defense like
Shakur's
Shakur's
defense is running. Shakur uses legs. You don't got no defense. You don't be slipping
That's
nothing.
not true.
That's
That's
not
not
Shakur,
true.
entirely true.
That's not
Shakur go out
true.
of range. Shakur go out
Shakur
of
could stand in
range.
that pocket. Nah,
Shakur,
Shakur could really stand in that
Devin
pocket
We
Haney,
seen it
with
Devin
no
Haney
recently.
would not
combination.
do. Devin Haney would not do the performance Shakur did against Williams Zepeda.
Devin
He
Haney's
would not
thing
do
is
that.
more about using distance.
You telling me about? Let me say this. Let me just say this. And this is about this. And I know everybody like to hate Devin for whatever reason. Devin Haney, other than Paula Malignaggi, is the only non-puncher that go in there with the biggest, blackest punches you can find.
Bro, you keep saying that.
That's
Talking
what
about
he
the biggest
do.
blackest.
That's what he do. He get in there with he said, give me the biggest, blackest nigga you got, and I'm gonna fight him. And he not a puncher. It's just that simple, bro. And boxers are going to get hit. It's just that simple, bro. You're going to get hit. This is my man, Uncle Curtis.
Hey, DP Rock, I don't mind you getting hit, but don't sit here and tell me you the next Floyd Mayweather and your defense not on Shakur Stevenson level. Who really is the next Floyd Mayweather?
Says who? Says who?
Says when you watch his. I'm sorry. Says when you watch his fights.
When you watch his fights, you know what I seen? His best performance was against Willie Zepeda. And what did he say right after that fight? I'll never fight like that again. Free. Didn't we hear he say he would never fight like that again?
Yep.
I don't know if my man Puerto Rican Free is on here.
I think he'll fight.
No, Free. Remember he said in the press conference with the dude Chris. I can't remember Chris's name. Chris from the Zone. He said, "I'll never fight like this again. I took too much."
Oh yeah. He did say that.
So what we talking about? What we talking about? He's never gonna fight like that again. The way we like to see Shakur in the pocket, like on that Roberto Duran, slip, and then what the baby say? You almost got knocked out. He did.
Almost don't count.
It do count because he was in there taking that punch. If he right after the fight, he get and tell Chris Maddox, "I'll never fight like this again." That's alarming to me. You don't think so, Prize?
Man, he just talking.
Prize. I don't think my man Prize fell down the steps. But go ahead, Freak.
I think what it is Shakur wanted to show everybody that he could sit in the pocket with a pressure fighter, and he didn't realize that Williams Zepeda was going to be throwing punches the way he was, and he said, "Hold up, I would never do that again. That was a dumb move. That was dumb." So I think Shakur, if he ever fight anybody similar to a Williams Zepeda like that again, Shakur's going to use his legs. He's not going to sit in the pocket and try to just maneuver in the pocket. He's going to use his legs because he was laying on the ropes and he did get caught with a big shot. Luckily, Williams Zepeda is not a huge puncher like that. He's an accumulation of punches. But if he was a huge puncher, Shakur might have been flush. He might have been flush because he got caught with a clean shot.
I
Shout
put
out
like
to
this.
brother Curtis, man. Appreciate
I
you.
put like this. Tank won the. I put like this. Tank won the. Tank would have stopped him. Hold on,
Oh,
mute yourself, man. Whoever
stop
got all
it,
that noise
brother.
going, mute yourself.
Stop it.
Jesus, sound like that man was building a house.
Stop it, brother. Don't even do
You
that.
telling me? Hold on, you telling me
He
that them
ain't fought
punches that?
nobody. How you
Hold
gonna sit
on,
here and say
hold
he
on,
gonna
hold on,
beat
hold
him
on,
when he
hold
ain't
on,
fought
hold on, hold
nobody?
on, hold on. We seen Shakur Sanchez getting hit flush by Willie Zepeda.
And I've
Flush.
seen Mario Barrios outbox Tank.
And what did he do to Mario Barrios? Did he stretch him or did he not?
Whoa.
He stretched him, man.
So okay, so let me ask you
Hold
this,
on, who is
OG.
that,
So
man? We
let
gonna
me
have
ask
to.
you this. So
Is that you falling down the steps?
no, I had dropped my phone. So let me ask you this,
All right,
OG.
go ahead.
So let's say Shakur is up on the cards, you don't think he's gonna play it smart and just run?
You can't run from Tank because one thing about Tank, I seen Tank count off the front foot. This is the thing I'm gonna say. Do I like Tank? Do I like Tank's personality? No, but as a fighter, I'm gonna be real. The nigga can fight. He can
Yeah,
fight.
for sure.
It ain't no doubt about the nigga can fight. Because like I said, I've never seen a nigga counter off the front foot. Yo, you look at that fight when he fought Frankie Martin. Man, he countering Frankie off the front foot, hitting Frankie with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combination. Man, come on, bro. He put in work. He put in work.
I'm not impressed.
I don't know what'll impress you then. Like I put like this: if Shakur would dare fight that same fight with Tank, it would be easy money.
I can't wait. Make it. But we ain't gonna
It's
never see
never
it.
gonna happen. It's
Because that
never
dude
gonna
ain't gonna
happen.
fight him. He ain't gonna fight him. He not gonna fight
I
him.
agree. I agree with you. He won't. He won't. Just like
He,
I doubt he'll fight Lamont Roach. I doubt it.
That's
All I'm
crazy.
saying is this, and all I'm saying is this, and I gotta be real, man. I just think, and I'm sorry for going on this tangent, but sometimes, man, when you just look at the sport of boxing, we do this 4 days a week, sometimes 5 on the weekend. I just gotta be real, man. The stuff we seeing is kind of goofy, dog.
I
Like
think
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that this is the only sport I ever seen in my life where you hear people say, "Oh, I don't mess with him because he a Tank fan," or "I don't mess with him because he a Shakur fan." What?
If only it
That's
were a
like me.
league.
That's like me saying. That's like me saying because I like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, I can't like Ant-Man. What? What the hell are we talking about? What are we talking about? And if you think about a lot of the senseless YouTube beefs and stuff, they come off niggas pickle pulling. Oh
Whoa.
man, Tank, I'm gonna make Tank explode. Watch, I'm gonna do it with 2 hands.
Whoa.
I'm gonna make Shakur explode. I'm gonna do it with 2 hands. It's like that's all it be. It just be pickle pulling at its finest. And then shout out to my man Ernest said they came up with the Tom and Jerry to trick black fighters into fight Mexican style and get folded up like a billfold. Not only that, the thing I've always told you, the reason BVO likes what y'all call Rock'em Sock'em or whatever demonic name y'all come up with, is because that is what you want to see. You want to see niggas bleed. I don't pay my money not to see you bleed. I want to see your blood on the canvas, dog. That's what I want to see. I want to see your eye hanging out your head. I want to see you look jacked up because you, like, if you go to an event, a boxing event, you talking about me paying a $200 ticket, $300 tickets each.
But
And you know
it's
Miss BVO gonna want to go out to eat afterwards. It's that simple, dog. I want to see one of y'all niggas bleed. That's what I want to see. I want to see y'all get hurt. I want to see somebody on the canvas spitting up water or whatever, man. I want to see somebody get hurt. My man Dank said, hey, yo, he said, no. He said them Tank and Manix are different.
yeah, they're
See, what
taking
I don't
it out
get,
of control.
what
yeah,
I'll say
brief
about Tank
forms.
is, the thing about Tank is he's a great fighter, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you. my dislike for how his fans move was making me not appreciate him. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. You guys know this is BVO Sports TV, Doghouse Community. We the People's Network Sports Talk Network. Man, we not doing that. I'm not doing that no more. At the end of the day, Tank's a hell of a fighter. As my Floyd say, hell of a fighter, hell of a champion. I mean, but the dude pick and choose who he gonna fight, and we just don't get them fights. My favorite fight to watch on playback is him versus Mario Barrios.
GTD Avengers is crazy.
And I think that Mario Barrios is a cab driver. I seen a 106-year-old Manny Pacquiao go in there and whoop his ass. Excuse my language. So you can't tell me Tank is as good as we think. If he went life and death with Mario Barrios, that was his best fight to me. Yeah. And let's not forget my man, what's the little Cuban dude's name? He went in there and fought him with a torn ACL. No, not a torn ACL. He went in and fought him with a torn what's that Kevin Durant injury, man? Achilles. The man tore his Achilles or something like that when he fought him. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Shoot to my nephew Insane. Got love for you. Shout out to the treetops. But I'll say this. He said, we love Tank, but I won't lie for. Hey, and that's a fact. That's a fact. And one thing about my man Dank Father, people don't give him his credit because he naturally is a hater. But one thing about Dank, he knows boxing. And since he didn't stop hating and start being real, I can't say nothing he's saying is wrong. Because Tank is amazing to watch. One of my favorite fights is when I seen Tank fought, who was he fighting? Some Spanish nigga was like talking to Tank crazy. And next thing you know, he had looked at Tank like his punches didn't hurt. And then next thing you know, he was asleep on the ropes. I said, this dude.
He's talking about that Pedraza guy?
Yeah. Had him on the rope sleep. Or what was that fight, Free, we watched it on playback. I think it was me, you, and Marky and Pride. We watched it on playback. What was that fight? Where Tank had the what was that fight? Dang. Oh, the Leo Santa Cruz fight. And Leo Santa Cruz was in there really giving it to Tank, roughing him up, all that. And then he threw the same shot 3 times. And I remember him getting free. Was like, yeah, this is where he got it. Boom. Rocket launcher.
Sleep.
Rocket launcher, bro. This dude, Tank, is a terrific fighter. And what you get is you get people who want to get on their knees and like hold and pull their hair up. You forget, like, yo, the dude can fight. The dude can fight, man. I want to see Tank versus Tio. I want to see somebody, what happens when a guy like Tank who can come get you, but can counter off the front foot, can do with a great counter puncher.
He ain't gonna
That'd be terrific. I don't think he will, but I'm just saying that's a fight I would love to see. That's how great Tank is. You want to see what he can do. I would love to see USA versus Puerto Rico, him versus Shakur Sanchez. Because one thing about Shakur Sanchez, that Puerto Rican got that whip wop. They got that whip wop. He can fight, bro. He can fight. And we don't appreciate him enough. Because his whole legacy is tied to what goes on with Tank, and I think that's not fair. But hey, I just try to keep it real, man. I tell you what, there's too many liars in boxing, man. There's way too many liars and there's way too many pickle pullers that's disguising themselves as content creators. Because at the end of the day, y'all can say what y'all want. Hey, when I was wrong about Tio, I went on a whole tangent about it. And I said, you know what? When I talked to the man, it was different. He said, I never rooted versus Tank or wanted the young man to lose.
Me either, for real.
Man, nobody rooted against Tank, bro. I don't know who came up with that fruit ball concept. Nobody ever went against Tank, bro. Nobody. So it just, I don't know, Free. Maybe just get me. I don't know about you, Free. I get tired of like the useless arguing and bickering over these fighters, man. You be like, come on, man. You already know, like, this guy was trying to fight this guy, or that guy. Come on, man. Y'all already know how it goes. Y'all know how it go. It's just like, that's just what they do in boxing. Like, everybody want to play these stupid games like, oh, I know better than you. Man, shut up. You don't know nothing. Because guess what? Say what y'all want about Devin Haney. Everybody want to call him plastic chin or whatever. But Devin Haney about to get another stupid payday. And he fighting for a belt on his third continent. Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Why aren't our favorite fighters doing that?
and they find ways to call him trash. And Devin Haney is got haters. Brian Norman Jr., who I like Brian Norman and I like his pop. His fans are just Devin Haney's haters. If Brian
No,
Norman go
when
out
I
there
say
and
you,
lose, they ain't gonna be thinking about him.
man, they just Tank fans rooting against him, just like those fake AJ fans rooting against Deontay Wilder. No, I'm just having fun with you, Dink. Man, you ain't a hater, man. I'm just having fun with you, bro. But it just sucks, man. And to tell you the truth, guess what? After this fight, man, they talking about Lamont Rose versus Esau Cruz. Come on, dog. That ain't no fight.
Well, it's
You know
not.
what? You know who getting a bad break, in my opinion, Free? Gary Antoine Russell.
Who that?
Gary Antoine Russell. This dude is a beautiful fighter. Beautiful fighter. Can punch. And then he showed us this last fight with El Rayo that he can box. And he can't get a fight to save his life.
Yeah, he's a boogeyman. I told you that.
T.O. is him and T.O. best friends, so they not gonna fight.
Nah.
You got Sherman Matias talking that bull crap, all that bull crap, but won't fight him. You got who got the IBF?
Your boy Richardson.
Richardson Hitchens. Richardson Hitchens, just tell everybody you too big and stop playing. You got Richardson Hitchens doing all this calling niggas out who you know he can't fight.
Richardson Hitchens might be the biggest scary cat out of all of them.
He might be the what?
The biggest what?
Biggest scary cat out of all of them. Richardson Hitchens.
Man, them niggas gotta fight. They gotta fight Russell, man. They gotta fight Russell, man. They gotta stop this corny stuff and fight Russell, man. Russell is a dog.
147 now. You talking about he want to fight the winner? He want to fight the winner of Devin Haney and Brian Norman.
We know that's not gonna happen. So why are we even talking about that? That's the part that get me. You already heard Turkey say, if you're not with Eddie Hearn, I'm not working with you. So what are we even talking about? That's the stuff I be talking about in boxing, man. You got like these guys is like weird, man. They just, man. Like I hear people say, Virgil Ortiz is ducking Boots Ennis. I don't think Boots Ennis can get the fight. To be honest with you, because I think what's my man's name? I think Oscar played too many games. Just being real. When did Oscar not play?
And that man started talking about Earl Spence, bro.
At the end of the day, Virgil's trying to make some money, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it caught Virgil off guard that Boots showed up. They wanted to smoke. Hey, shout out to my man, the stuttering Thundercat, Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis showed me a lot with that because I always say he never want to fight. He pulled up and he tried to get the fight, and guess what? He didn't get it. Ain't that a kick in the head, Free? You go all that way and still not gonna get the doggone fight. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dank Father. He can't go to 47. He's just too small. He closer to 5'6", 5'7". He's not 5'10".
Who, Antoine?
Antoine not going up there, bro. He's not.
I can see him go up there.
Hey, you can see a lot of things, but that's not gonna happen.
He ain't gonna be a career 40-pounder.
This the same nigga who said he can go back to he can go to 35 if he had to.
Said that.
Gary Antoine.
Yeah, he's insane.
He said, I'll go back to 35 if I need to.
Yeah, I see Russell maxing out at
140.
I definitely think he can go to 47, bro. He's been like a middleweight in his against El Rayo.
Free. Did the man not just tell us he could go back to 35 if he needed to?
No, he can go to 35. He can make 35.
And Free seen him, and Bernard seen him, and they said he's not 5'10". They said he's closer to 5'7". He's not going up to no 47, bro. He's not.
He's not going to 47 right now because his body is not forcing him to go to 47. That's the reason why Mr. Jerry Russell stayed at 126. His body didn't force him out of that weight class. They live
boxing.
Yeah, those guys are literally in shape all year round. They're not the guys that go out of once they finish fighting, they blow up to 20, 30 pounds higher than their weight class. They literally be walking around somewhere around 10 to 15 pounds above their weight class.
That's it.
Yeah, Antoine's still young.
I mean, young as he want to be, if the man tell you he can go down to the lower weight, I highly doubt he gonna go up. Man. I could be wrong, but I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I think he about 28, something like that.
Shit,
I think
he's
he about
29.
28.
I didn't know that. I thought he was like 25.
Oh, he just turned 20. Yeah, he's 29 now. Yeah.
It's time, bro.
I put it like this: if he was gonna go to 47, then he would have already went by now. That's a fact. It's a fact, man. I just think, man,
they got him listed at 5'10". I find that hard to believe.
He ain't 5'10", standing on top of your shoulders and mine. He ain't no 5'10". That's a fact. He's not. Hey, we working on that. We working on that DP. We working on that Gary Russell interview. From what I'm hearing, Junior is in camp. Gary Russell Jr. is in camp. So once he get out of camp, shout out to my brother Bernard. I'm sure he gonna help us get that. I've talked to the secretary a few different times. It just depends on, because they always doing something, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you. He said he just became champ at 40. And I'm gonna be honest, a dude like him, he gotta hold on to that belt, because without that belt, he not gonna get no fights for real.
He gotta have that belt.
If I was him, I would try to see if I can get the championship at 147 versus Rolly. So to my brother BFTB, man, my favorite Puerto Ricans in the house. Man.
Shout out BF.
But
BF, I still be tripping off them old sanctioning body videos. I still be tripping off them Jones.
Hey, I'm sorry, BF. I'm sorry, BF. My man decided to pickle pull you. I'm sorry.
Man, I ain't pickle pulling. I'm just, come on, man, get out of here.
I'd rather see BF. I said, hold on, BF. I got two hands.
Man,
this is a sick Negro.
No, I'm messing with you, man.
It's all good.
I'm messing with you, man. But
BF.
No, I was messing with Pride. I was messing with Pride.
Get out of here.
But shout out to the Puerto
You don't
Rican
know.
BS
See, if
in
you
the
know
house.
what I was talking about, you know that it's just funny as hell. Them old sanctioning body videos BF used to do, them joints had me crying.
Hey, shout out to my brother BF, man. He probably just got done eating some rice and beans.
Wow.
How they do.
That's crazy.
But I'll say this though, man. We gotta be real about these fighters, man. A lot of these fighters that we be wanting to see, man, some of these fights just won't happen, bro. Like, that's why, and that's why guys like me who had to learn through what people did, yo, Devin the real deal. That's why, because I used to be one of his biggest critics. But every time I turn around, you got a non-puncher fighting the biggest, blackest niggas they can find.
Wow.
This is what he's doing, bro. That's what he's doing. You can't say he's not. That's what he do. Brian Norman, he said, let me get this big black country nigga and I'm going to fight him. That's beating everybody dead. That's what he said. And I'm going to tell you this. This is the funny part. Then when Devin beat him, niggas going to be like, well, you know he only beat Chantilly. Shut up. Shut up. You can't please nobody, man. You can't please nobody anyway. Because if you remember, when we wanted to see Shakur Sanchez, when he did all that, I want to fight you stuff, came in the ring with a Dennis Rodman shirt on, with his hair all curly and everything, what'd he say?
What?
You remember that when he came in the ring with Devin? And Devin and them sent him an offer and he didn't take it. So all I'm saying, Pride, one thing we got to do, we got to be like the great Jim Lampley and tell the truth.
You a wild dude.
The truth, man. You got to tell the truth, man. A lot of these dudes don't want no smoke. They don't. They don't, and you kind of realize they don't want smoke by how they move. Think about this. The goofy white boy, Ryan Garcia, is the only, and you know I call Ryan Garcia the Made in Manhattan. He the only person you seen going there and fight these niggas. That's what he did. He said, yo, give me Tank. Got him. Give me Devin. Got him. Was trying to fight Tio. I don't know what happened with that. So you telling me the only person that got nuts is Ryan?
Stop.
Yikes.
Devin Haney is the one who fights any and everybody. People
But I'm not.
get out
I'm
there
giving you an
find out
example.
how
I'm
to
giving
hate
you an
him.
example. I'm giving you an example of people who will fight anybody. Devin, Ryan, they'll fight anybody. At one
BF said
time,
they sent them 3 offers. What's up with that?
in my humble opinion, I
He's talking
thought
about
Chill was that
Devin
way.
Shakur 3 offers.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Devin and Shakur, right?
Yeah. Oh, you said Ryan turned down Chill. Okay, I didn't know what happened with that because I thought Chill would have laced that.
Yeah, Ryan ain't very good. He's just a juice monster. OJ
No,
the Juice
no, not
Man.
even that. Not even that. Ryan Garcia plays white on TV, like Jennifer Lopez, and people like that.
Wow.
Ryan might tell you that he Italian white boy.
You're
Brown
a
as
wild
hell.
dude.
That's what he'll tell you. He'll tell you he's an Italian white boy if you ask him. I'm just being real, bro. We gotta be real. We gotta be real when it comes to this boxing, man. So many times in this sport, man, we just get a bunch of lies and fluff, dog. And D3, they told me, oh, BBO, I'm tired of you giving the fluff. So I'm not giving the fluff. I'm not putting 100 on 10. I just kind of, the day when I heard Hot Rod just kind of talking out his tail today, I'm like, bro, stop this, man. You keep talking about somebody ain't nobody to fight nobody, but dog, come on, man. A lot of times what make the sport suck is the fans. And it be the dudes who don't go to no fights. It be the dudes who don't spend money on pay-per-views. It be the dudes that just come up and want to talk crazy.
All they do is get on here and just they don't go nowhere. You don't see nobody nowhere.
Man, all they do is pickle, pull, and talk crazy.
Yeah.
That's it. And if I was one of these fighters, I would be exhausted the way they pickle pull, dog. I would fall out. I couldn't take all that pickle pulling, man. Dude, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's got to be bad when I honestly, truly did like to watch Tank fight. And to his fans was telling me, I heard a fan tell me that Jake Paul is ducking Tank the fight, the heavyweight champion. Get out of here, man.
Well, who said that?
It don't even matter, man. But somebody said that, and people say that, like goofy stuff like that, like he ducking.
Well, Tank had it coming. He had no business in that fight.
No.
He paid. Now he's looking real dumb right now.
Hold on. Forget Tank. I'm talking about a pickle puller was pulling his pickle so hard that he said that Jake is ducking Tank to fight the heavyweight champion. Nigga, please.
Some of these dudes got extra grip with 2 hands. They just do things and say things. You can't listen to everybody, bro.
Man, I'll put it like this, bro. And shout out to Uncle Curtis saying his head down in boxing. Uncle Curtis been saying that since he's been a part of the channel, man. He's been saying that. And I thought you was playing. I thought you was messing around, Uncle Curtis, but you're right, bro. Something wrong with that dude.
His head ain't in the game, bro. His head not in the game, BBL.
Uncle Curtis, you can't do that because you got to remember Jake Paul from Cleveland, man. And you know who caught that plane to Cleveland late last evening. You know who caught that plane.
You a wild dude, boy.
Who caught that plane late last evening to Cleveland? They hit some brothers who no longer breathing. Don't forget, this is Cleveland, baby. This is God's city, man. Tupac used to be here, man. Y'all forgot? What my man, shoot to my man John. What my man Ray say? What my man? Hold on. Free, you told me Tupac was your boy. Now you switching up? You switching up, Free? You told me Tupac was your boy.
I believe the DMV has the best fighters. So you can say Cleveland. I believe the DMV do.
Hey, DP, if you don't go back to Cincinnati, go get me some spaghetti and chili. Man, we heard Tupac say he caught that plane late last evening to Cleveland to catch some brothers who's no longer breathing. So never forget what you talk about when you talk about God's city, Cleveland, man. Oh, you go. That brother said Pac is gone, BB. You go. People like my man DP, the same dudes that got my man Malcolm X on the line, man. That's the type of dude, my man DP. What do? He move out the way. He move out the way when they throw the smoke bomb. He said, but Jake support the women. That's great. Hey, all I can say is this, man. No matter how you slice this in boxing, man, and that's why I love the crew, man. Because when you see BVO, you see Puerto Rican Free on here, man. It's the Roll with the Punches podcast, man. We're gonna be real. And I'll tell you guys this. Forgive me, everybody in the Doghouse, for being a little biased at times. I know it didn't show really, but I definitely at times can be a little biased. I know y'all probably couldn't tell, but BBO can be a little biased, and I'm dropping that in the new year. Coming 2026, and matter of fact, from here on out, we're going to just keep it real.
Yeah.
He said 30 years next year, RIP Pac. Yeah.
Damn, it's been that long? Jesus.
Yeah, 96.
Damn.
You got to remember, in 1996, I was in kindergarten, man.
Shoot,
First grade. I was in first grade kindergarten at that time.
Damn,
I mean, so I don't know. You probably would have was graduating college.
Yeah, I wish. I didn't go to college. I went to
No, I'm messing with
went
you.
to engineering school.
I was 21 years old.
Oh, you was 21?
So I had to be in high school then. 96.
Yeah, I was 21.
Yeah.
I wasn't in high school.
I graduated high school in 94. I was 21 when that happened.
Oh, okay.
That was in middle school.
So I'll just say this though, and when we talk about boxing, I'm telling you, it's not us true fans that's mad. It's all the other meat munchers that's mad, dog.
That DP said y'all was at the Million Man March.
He said, me and D3 said, hey, they probably was in 91. I could see D3 at the Million Man March. I thought I seen DP on Get on the Bus. What you say? What DP said on that bus? You call me witch? I know you didn't call me witch. I know you didn't call me
when
witch.
that happened in 96. I was 20. I'm tripping. I was 20. I wasn't 20. I was 20.
That's
I
funny.
was born on that shit.
Hey, he said you 10 years younger than me. Wow, yeah.
You're a young boy.
I'm 35, brother.
I was 20.
Yeah, I'm becoming an old head. I'm 35. Gonna be 36 this year.
Yeah, me too.
Hey,
I was still in the military when Pac died.
yeah.
That was a minute ago.
Yeah.
I was a young boy.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that's so crazy about Pac is this. The brother been gone, but they still talk about him like he never left.
I don't know if that man gone yet. They saw Pac.
Hey, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to my brother DP, man.
Yeah, happy birthday,
51,
brother.
Man.
That's a blessing.
Hey, and you in great shape too, man. That's a blessing because
That's a blessing.
I ain't gonna lie, your boy BB over here trying to eat right. Shout out to Miss BBO on my helmet about eating better. Go ahead.
Happy 61st birthday, DP.
Yeah.
61.
Hey, hold on. I know my man DP got his golden Buckeye now.
That's wild.
That man DP said he got a AARP card. He said he
got it. That's the golden Buckeye card in Ohio. They give you a golden Buckeye card. What that is, you get discounts at Bob Evans and Cracker Barrel.
Bob Evans.
Oh, you never been to Bob Evans with
I've
Chief?
been once. Man. I've been in North Carolina. I used to go past that restaurant. I didn't like the name. It seemed like they didn't like. It didn't seem like my kind wasn't welcome in them two places.
Hey,
that's all you will see
like
in there is your
Bob Evans has some great breakfast. I'll tell you that. I don't know about the regular food, but the breakfast food be on point.
Man, it's just good. It's just good down home country Anglo-Saxon food. Mashed potatoes is bomb, green beans is bomb, meatloaf is bomb. It's good school food. My man DP said, and I use it too. Shout out to DP, man. But I'm telling y'all, man, just in boxing, man, that's the thing that's so crazy about boxing is, like I said, it be fans that make other fans hate each other, and I think that's wrong. Yeah. Because you can't sit here and tell me, man, that this whole time you got fans who was cool, now they not cool because of fighters. F them fighters, man. F them fighters, man. I just want to have some fun and talk some boxing, man. Because we know T.O. can beat all them niggas.
We don't even want to fight.
Hey, he fights Shakur's black ass. That's for sure.
Man, we'll see.
Hey, that's a good fight too.
We will see.
I mean, I wouldn't fight that black nigga. I wouldn't.
I think Tio
Oh,
gonna
wow.
get his head boxed and Shakur gonna outbox Circle
Easily.
around Tio.
Hey, he probably will.
Man, that man Tio is horrible on the front foot. And he gonna come at Shakur and Shakur gonna jab and counter punch him the entire night.
And shout out to my brother. Shout out to my brother Dub was the first one that really, to me, I heard point that out. So shout out to Dub on that because Dub kind of seen that early. I didn't really see that when I was watching him, but it makes sense. It makes sense. But let me ask you guys this: what do you guys think about a possible return of Lomachenko? Do you think that's good for the sport?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Who is coming back to fight though? That's the question.
They was talking about Manny Pacquiao, which I don't believe, but they saying he coming back.
Manny Pacquiao at what weight class? Because he ain't fighting no Manny Pacquiao at 35.
I thought they were talking about 140.
No, this man barely can make 135. You talking about 140? Man, first of all, if you ain't coming back to get your title back or to fight the guys that you were supposed to fight before you left, I don't want to see you come back. Manny Pacquiao can come back and fight whoever. He fought everybody. Loma, you did not fight everybody.
It don't even matter, to be honest with you. Because let's be honest, Lomachenko was supposed to give Tank that big fight. And he didn't get that big fight to Tank. I mean, it is what it is. It just is what it is. To me, I don't know, man. It's like the new Jordans, man. These dudes, man, you don't know what they're going to do, man. You don't know what they're going to do, man. You know what I want to see? Have y'all heard about that kid, Tamir Smalls? Have y'all heard about him at welterweight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Tamir got a bright future, man. I really do. I think he got a really bright future. What about you guys?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be all right. I mean, he still got some things to clean up. He's still real raw, but I think he'll be all right as long as he keeps perfecting his craft. I think he'll be all right. The problem is when these guys early, you see one thing, and then once they start getting money, things change. So we gotta see if he stay on the straight and narrow. And a lot of times these guys they go off course once they start getting money. So, but I believe if he stays committed, I believe he can be a real talent in the sport.
Yeah, I like the kid. I seen him fight. Damn, I don't know where. I was in Philly somewhere. He was still up. He's still up and coming, but he didn't have that many fights. And I was like, damn, I like the young boy. So
he can fight. He can fight, man.
Me.
He can fight. I think, and I'm
one
gonna
of
be
them
honest
tough
with you.
Philadelphia fighters. You know that kid can rumble.
Yeah, and I mean, I think a lot of guys are trying to lose that label of not wanting to fight because I mean, one thing about Philly, I don't know so much now, but Philly was known for dudes always want action. I mean, God bless brother Nassim.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he set the stage for boxing in a way we could never ever imagine anymore.
That dude is a
Especially in
good trainer.
Philadelphia. Great trainer. He said, "Give Mr. Gary a rematch." That ain't happening.
Loma ain't
I'm gonna tell you
that.
this. I'm gonna tell you this.
He know better than that.
When I seen Lomachenko not fight Salido, who kicked his ass in a rematch, I said, "Loma, man, he's a punk."
I think they tried to run it back, but I think Salido priced itself out all crazy.
No, he didn't try to
He
run
never
it back.
tried to run it back. He never tried.
I thought they tried to get it back.
No,
never.
That man Loma is probably the only fighter in the sport of boxing that literally do not rematch anybody.
Mm-hmm.
That man is one fight and that's it. We not rematching. The only time he ever asked for a rematch is when he lost. When he lost to Tio, and when he lost to Devin. That's the only time he ever asked for a rematch. Other than that, that man don't be asking for no rematch, especially if it's a close fight. He ain't rematching nobody.
Yeah, he just hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, Free. One thing you right about is some of these guys just don't be wanting to smoke, man. That's kind of what it go down to. I mean, I used to be under this assumption that guys really did want to fight and they just didn't. But now I know that that's not true. I mean, it's crazy when you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, let me ask you guys this. And this is something I really want to get your opinion on. When you see these guys, like, for instance, like, when they go after Tank and go and call Tank this and that, right? Do they forget that Tank put a lot of work in already?
I mean, if you say so.
No, I'm talking about as far as if you're talking about being a star in boxing. He put a lot of work in, bro.
Well,
Come on, Prize. You can admit that. Come on, Prize. You can
yeah.
admit that.
He put in some work for sure. He's let's not. I'm not gonna act like that. Like he definitely
Yeah,
did what he's
thank you.
supposed to do. But I don't want to talk about that nigga.
But I'm just saying, I'm just giving you an example of the dude really put in some work. We got dudes who ain't did nothing.
Yeah, Dev put in a lot of work.
Other than Devin, man, there's not many guys you can say put in work in boxing, man. It's just not. I don't care what nobody say. There's not a lot of guys you can say put work in boxing. A lot of guys really just was okay. Hold on one second. Hey, but
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
mean,
It's just go ahead.
nowadays, I know I was just saying nowadays, guys are just looking for the easy way to get to a bag.
Yeah.
They try to find the easiest way. It's not about it's not really so much about being the best fighter. People want to claim that they're best fighter without fighting the best. It's a lot of fighters that claim they're the best, but they never fought the best or not even trying to fight the best. They just want that claim. And then you have these promoters who have the power to be able to maneuver these guys and pay for rankings and things like that. So these guys never actually have to fight anybody. That's the one thing that I could say. As crooked as Don King was, he made all of these guys fight each other. He made them fight each other, regardless of how you feel about the fight or not. These guys were fighting each other when Don King was in the game because it wasn't really other avenues to go to. You had to fight who he put in front of you. There wasn't really other avenues to go to. Now we got so many promoters out here that guys like, man, I ain't got to fight him. He ain't with the promotion company I'm with. Or the promoter
Yeah,
say, I ain't got to put my fighter in there with him.
and they really do that too. They really have not had a fighter get in there with them, which is
It's
crazy.
crazy, bro.
I mean,
But BBL, check this out, Will. Your
I don't
boy.
know. Let me ask you this though, Prize. When you look at boxing now, in 5 years, who you think will be the next great champion, the next great black champion?
Um, Probably Abdullah. Abdullah got a.
You hear
We
me,
got.
Prize?
Yeah, you can't hear me.
I don't know if they can hear me.
I can't even try BBO can't hear you.
Okay, he BBL go out and come back in then. But yeah, I like Abdullah Mason. Pardon me. I think he can be that guy. Jerron Boost Ennis is still out there, so the brothers, I see. I mean, we got Gary Antoine,
Hold on. I don't know why I can't hear
Shakur.
my brothers. Hold on one second.
We still got some of them dudes, man. But I like Abdullah Mason's future. I hope he shows up and show out,
He
get
said
the
in the
belt.
next 5 years, will we have a black superstar?
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying who you think will be that next great black champion in the next 5 years? Who do you see
I
being
say
that guy,
I say Abdullah.
in
Go
your
ahead,
opinion?
Free.
Um, in the
What up,
next five
Crush?
years, if he in the next 5 years, I mean,
Vamos, what up?
I would say the favorite is Abdullah because when you look at Jawan, you look at Shakur, you look at Devin, those guys are older, so they um they're in that class before Abdullah Mason. So right now at one point we was thinking it was going to be Keyshawn, but it seemed like Keyshawn he can't get
He
his head
still
on
can. He
straight.
still can get it together though. Too. Keyshawn can get it
Yeah.
Uh,
together.
Is
he's,
some you think
he's
something is
not.
wrong with him, man?
He just immature, bro. Sometimes it takes some guys. Some
What
people,
would you
not even
say?
guys. Some people mature at
He kind of
21,
scared me a
22.
little bit, man, because he seemed like he don't got his head on straight.
BBO still can't hear us,
Hold on one
but
second.
but
Yeah,
uh, Keyshawn is still young. He still can get it together, man. I think he's just
That's my only
immature.
thing. Can y'all hear me now?
yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear you.
we can always
Okay.
hear
I
you.
just
You
could
just can't hear us.
I can hear you. Prize, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
He can hear you. You can't hear Pride for some reason.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
cool.
Want me to back out? I'll back out.
Hold on one second. Let me go in and come back out. Go ahead, Free. Do your thing while I get my mic
Well,
together.
I'll stay and see if BBO. But no,
Yeah.
I said Keyshawn. I think like some people mature quicker than others. Sometimes it takes people mad long to mature. I think Keyshawn got a lot of maturity to do. I'm not talking about inside the ring. Well, he can grow inside the ring, of course, but I'm talking about outside the ring. He has to get it together, man. He blew that paper. After that successful time they had in Virginia with him, his brothers, and his sisters, and then he go out there and fumble like that, and you show your ass on TV. You jump the man. You just look like you just ain't the streets, man. I wish these boxers stop acting like they from the streets or in the streets. Like nigga, you fight, you box, nigga, go box.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. And now he's coming back to fight him. I'm like, oh, we already seen that before.
Yeah, didn't
We
they
don't want to
fight
see that.
already?
Yeah, that was the fight that Keyshawn won, and they took from him because he popped dirty for marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
So we already seen you beat him up. I mean, the only thing you doing now is giving him a chance to even the score. Now, if he does even the score, we gonna get a third fight.
Yeah,
So,
I don't want him to see that.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I thought Keyshawn was going up to 40 to fight T.O., but it seemed like he was going up there to fight Albright instead. So I
Wow.
don't know. I don't know, but
That that's what you
I
get.
think Adula is probably out of all of the young guys, he's probably the more mature one and have
Ain't crazy.
and probably the most talented one out of all of them as well. So I would say Adula is probably the one that most people are going to cling to within the next 5 years because he got his head on straight. He's doing all the right things. He's not running away from none of the smoke. He didn't already told Shakur, Keyshawn, Raymond Ford, I don't care. I fight all of them. I ain't about that, brother.
Yeah,
I got
I
four
like
brothers.
that attitude.
You know, I already got four brothers. I don't need no other brothers.
Salute to my brother. Salute to my brother Crush showing love.
Yeah. Hey
How you
BBO,
doing?
look, check this out real quick. Your boy prize fighter, I gotta get up super early in the morning.
I'll do your thing, man. We'll catch up with you. You about to
Yeah,
wrap it up soon anyway.
I'll be through tomorrow. You already know.
Yeah, man. Get some rest, man. I know you got
Uh,
that K2 by your bed. Get some
yeah, you
rest.
know I gotta get that heavy equipment that joint be beating my ass up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's not easy.
Wow, that's crazy work, but salute,
Man, get
man.
out of here.
All
All
right,
right, man.
bro.
Peace, y'all.
All right.
Let me ask you this before we get out of here, man. This is because I know you are you are a football aficionado. What do you see for Shador Sanders to get ready to make his first NFL start?
You said who?
I said you are a football aficionado. Let me ask you this before we get out of here, man.
Mhm.
What do you see going on? What do you see happening for Shador Sanders in his first fight?
I think Shador. I mean, from what I've seen in his first game, I think they need to leave him at quarterback. He gives other avenues for them to be able to win and put points on the board. With Gabriel, Gabriel is pretty much limited. I mean, he's okay as a backup if something was to happen to Shador, but to have him as a starter over Shador, I think Shador is way more talented. I think he has a better arm, better legs. I think he makes better decisions. So if I was the coach, I would have Shador in there as my starter based off of what I've seen last Sunday.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I'm hoping for better days with him. I think Kevin Stefanski should be fired, man. But we never know in Cleveland. I hope they don't hold on to him, man, because he was decent a couple times. I mean,
And
That's what
that's what I
scares me.
said. That's what I said when y'all drafted Shador. I said there's gonna be a lot of teams that's gonna regret not picking him up because I see I see that the dude can play quarterback. Yeah, his father might have been a headache and y'all ain't want to deal with his father or whatever, but it's about the team. It's not about what your personal issues is. It's about the team winning. And right now we haven't seen those issues with Cleveland and Dion. Dion's been handling his business. His son been handling his business. So
I
all
mean,
those
Dion
people
got
that
a
thought
job.
right, all those people thought that Dion was going to come in here and cause problems. They was absolutely wrong. So um, they didn't give the man a chance, and now he's in Cleveland. Like I said, I think if Cleveland ever was looking for a franchise quarterback, he got one. You just got to give the man an opportunity to show you that he can be a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I hope so. Brother Bernard, we got my man Brother Bernard in. We got to ask you about the fights real quick, Coach.
What's good, everybody?
What's good
Hey,
on Bernard?
so we got to ask you, man, who you got? You got Yarde Benavidez.
Benavidez, 6th round, debilitating knockout that
I
makes
agree with
Yard
you.
become a librarian.
And who you got? Well, I know you probably got who I think, but who you got? Abdullah Mason versus Sammy Notes.
Abdullah Mason puts his foot in Sam Noak's entire behind, and they got to use surgical. They got to use a surgical process to pull half of it out of his butt and the other half out of his penis.
And another one we got to ask you, man, who you got? Well, Ben Rodriguez fighting a librarian, so we ain't got to worry about that one. But who you got? Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. Black Jesus versus Norman Jr. What you think?
If both of them fight the way I anticipate them fighting, it's going to be the fight of the year, and we'll see a rematch. It'll be Brian Norman winning. That's my personal opinion. But in order for us to see what I think going to happen, if they both fight the way they should fight, you will see a draw or you will see a Devin Haney win, and you just set up a rematch.
I can see that. I think Black Jesus is gonna win UD, so we agree almost on everything but that. But let me ask you this though too. So when you see what the Turk is doing, do you think that we're gonna see more fights in Saudi Arabia, or you think he's gonna keep bringing them over here? Because I heard the fighters got to get in the ring at like 6 a.m.
I mean, I think both. You give me the type of money they making, I won't go to sleep the night before. If you want me to just stay woke, you want me to stay woke, I'll stay woke. For that type of money, I will not go to sleep.
I don't know. You think the fighters gonna be tired, man? They said when David and
Nah.
Anthony getting in Anthony Yard, is it Anthony Yard? Yeah, Yard. They said when him and Yard get in the ring, it'll be 6 o'clock their time.
Yeah, but you got to remember, they been over there for a week. Most people get 2 days of acclimation. 2 days is a normal acclimation period. If you get over there 2 days ahead of time, you acclimate.
So that being said, I got one more question for you on the fights, man. Do you think we losing by not having the fights in America?
No, television is everywhere. I mean, not trying to be funny. Not trying to be funny, but people wake up and watch what they want to wake up for. You got older people that been retired for 20 years, but they still wake up at 6 a.m. to catch Good Morning America. It's whatever fancies your boat, you're gonna make room for it. If that card fancies your boat, you're gonna wake up and make room for it. If it doesn't fancy your boat, it don't matter what time it was. You're not going. We seen top rated fighters have bad ticket sales, and it was on East Coast time, and the fight was on East Coast time. It didn't make a difference.
Yeah, that's true. I just think, man, one thing for sure, two things for certain. I don't like that they go way over there. But let me ask you this. I gotta ask you this, man. Another couple questions before we get out of here. What do you think about Carl Froch going after Anthony Joshua fighting the King of Cleveland, Jake Paul.
Man, for the check I'm gonna get, I would encourage everybody who don't like me to say what they feel about not liking me, because I will not care one way or the other.
And how did I know he was saying you sound like Free? That's what Free was saying. Hey, you 2 for 2 today, Free. Hey, man.
Hey, I try to tell you, dog. I mean, like I said with the whole thing, we can't sit here and crap on the fight when you say you want to see Jake Paul in there with a legitimate fighter, and then he get in there with a legitimate fight. You be like, oh, why AJ taking the fight? Well, you can't have both things. Either you want him in there with a legitimate fighter, or you don't. He's in there with a legitimate fighter, AJ. Now you gotta say, okay, well, you just gotta give Jake Paul credit. Yeah, you might think AJ is gonna win this fight, so be it. But you gotta give Jake Paul credit because he's doing what you asked him to do. You asked him to get in there with a legitimate fighter. Well, he's doing that, and that's what I said. I can't even be mad because this is what I asked him to do. Get in there with a legitimate fighter. He's doing that, so I gotta give him credit.
But no,
man, you got to give that man 100% credit. Free, you right. You got to get that man. You should be mad at some of these daggone fighters that's at the top of the game fighting freebies.
Hey, let me ask you this, brother Bernard. This is something funny. Now, I made a video about this. I thought it was pathetic. But what do you think about Jake Paul putting a 245-pound weight clause on a heavyweight champion, Anthony Joshua?
Didn't he do it to himself against Tank? It ain't like he did one thing against Tank and did something different versus Joshua. He had a limit that he had to be at for that fight, and he's saying, "Give me the same thing in return." Don't get mad. Don't get mad at a dude who do something that a lot of top tier dudes do. Don't get mad at that. You gotta kind of respect this dude. At the end of the day, the dude is known for YouTube, but he out here taking what they call penitentiary chances because he can get knocked slam out, and he doing that, and he not even a 100% fighter. So don't do that, bro. Don't do that to the man.
What is the thing though? He got a 10, so basically he can't weigh over 255 the night of the fight. That's the rules. This is heavyweight.
Okay, well, once again, don't the IBF got a 10-pound clause? The IBF got a 10-pound clause.
It do. Yeah,
so,
it do.
so once again, people fight for the IBF titles. I don't want to hear that. The man is in there as a open class amateur versus a former Olympian and heavyweight champion, and you still giving the man grief? Come on, champ. Ease up.
Ease up. What do you think, Rick? You think I'm being too hard on you? You just don't get nobody no weight limit at the doggone heavyweight division. That's my only thing, man. You should be able to come in as big as a house if you want, man. But he said he's not playing that. And you know what's funny about that? They're saying that AJ is guaranteed upwards of $84 million. I did not know AJ was getting money like that.
For $84 million, I come in at 180. If that's what it say, 84 million, man, whatever we gotta do, we gonna do it. And I don't want to hear that he got money, so ask Bill Gates when he turned down 100 million and he a billionaire. He'll tell you no.
No. And Bill Gates gonna give it away when he passed. He gonna give it all away. But let me ask you this: what you think about Keyshawn coming back? He told me he want to come back and fight Albright. You think that's a good fight for him to come back?
Yeah, I think it's an excellent fight. I mean, he fought the man once. It was a tough fight. Then him and his brother jumped the man in the locker room, and now they're gonna give the man a fight. I ain't mad with it. I ain't mad. I think that's the best fight we can see for a comeback fight for Keyshawn. And other than if he gonna fight Cruz, who else do you see him? Who do you want to see him fight?
That's a good fight. I wanted to see him fight Tio because I thought he's number one in the WBO. I wanted him to fight Tio, but It looks like Tio
But
about to
T.O.
fight
tied up.
Shakur. Yeah, that's true.
T.O. tied up. Don't put people who are tied up as who I want to see you fight, because all that means is you want the guy to stay out the ring even longer. Out of the available people, who do you want to see him fight? I would want to see him fight this boy Albright, or I want to see him fight Andy Cruz. That's the problem with this boxing shit. You always want to put somebody up there who already tied up. You ain't heard us say another thing about Xander Zayas since he signed to fight a boss. Wow,
Yeah.
he tied up. I'm not gonna waste my breath. He tied up. We got a fight coming up. We win our fight. He win his fight. It's back on. But right now, come on, man. You gotta respect the game. The man fighting a good fight. We off his ass. If Keyshawn can get the fight against Albright, give it to him. But if he's not gonna get that fight, the only other person I want to see him fight is Andy Cruz. And if he beat Albright, then I want to see him. I want to see him fight Andy Cruz more than I want to see him fight Teofimo.
Yeah, I do too.
If you saying you want to challenge the fighter, let me see him fight the guy that he could never get past. They have history.
Yeah. That dude was like, I don't know. One thing I'll say about Andy Cruz, that brother was like Michael Jordan in the amateurs, man. He was nice. He was nice in the amateurs, man.
He's still like Michael Jordan in the pros. He ain't lost nothing.
No, but he don't look as dominant as he used to, is all I'm saying, B.
Win and move on. NCAA basketball tournament. Win and move on. It don't matter. You was the favorite to win the NCAA championship, but you lost in the second round. They call it an upset. If you win by 1 point, it was close, but you still won. Ask Tyus Edney. The year he hit that buzzer beater in round 3, they won the national championship. They won the national championship. Come on, man.
He did. I can't take that from him. That's a fact. Hey, but I say this though. Other than that, I mean, I guess what you're saying is true. We can't worry about guys that's tied up. But do you think it was fair for Moses Atume to fight Jermaine Franklin instead of going after Caballero? What do you think?
It's fair if they're gonna give him a check for it. At the end of the day, these are all independent contractors. I'm gonna take the best check for the easiest job. Come on, man. If somebody asks you to put if somebody asked you to put a deck on their house and they was gonna give you $200,000, and another person said, "Build me a house and I'm gonna give you $200,000," which job you gonna take?
You gonna build it? You right.
But come on,
they
man.
had $700,000. They had $700,000 for him to fight Caballero, but he gonna make $1 million to fight Jermaine. So
once again, which job you gonna take? All right, I'm gonna give it to you again. They offered you $85,000 to put a deck on their house, and they offered you $200,000 to build a whole house. Which one you taking first?
You probably
it didn't change the answer. Thank you. It didn't change the answer. Come on, man. Cut it out.
I feel you, man. I'll let you out. You got that one on me, man. But I'm gonna say this, man. One thing about it, I love this sport, man. I'm excited to see what's going on. Shout out to my brother Bernard coming through. Hey, but before we go, I gotta ask you this one question before we go. Do you see any way of David Benavidez losing, or you think it's impossible?
If David Benavidez have a stroke on the way to the ring and they can resuscitate him, he'll still win. If David Benavidez trip on the steps and injure his knee, but he get in the ring, he'll still win. If David Benavidez have a heart attack in the ring and the dude hit him during the heart attack, that's the only way I can see him losing.
Hey, you rough, man. You rough, man. Hey, but I can't say that you're wrong, man, because that fight is super overmatched. I don't think people understand. That fight is super overmatched. But we'll be back tomorrow, man. Shout out to my brother Bernard coming through as always, man. Shout out to everybody supporting the channel. And we out of here, y'all. Till tomorrow, man. Peace.
Welcome to BVO Sports TV. In association with Brent Wade Holdings, the content you're about to see includes opinions, stories, and discussions created for entertainment purposes only. The views expressed do not reflect the official policy or position of BVO Sports TV or Brent Wade Holdings, LLC. Viewers and listeners are encouraged to think critically and form their own opinions.